See, I probably heard that before, but I just do not remember.
Denied.
I deny your existence. So, Revan.
Yes.
I love how you wanted me to watch a quick meme video that you said would take at least 5 minutes. And then we watched an iCarly meme video that ended up going into a discussion about guns and violence and politics.
This world is infuriating, okay? I want to move to the moon!
No, you don't! I told you, they're full of racists! And Nazis. They would hate you. They would actually kill you.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, oh right, that's a movie reference.
No, I'm talking about Touhou.
What?
Yeah, the people on the moon are racist, and why does nobody pay attention to the fact that I say they're Nazis? They are straight up Nazis!
No, because the glorious mustache is not there.
No. Although they do have a bunch of Mary Sue sisters.
Imagine like, it's just floating mustaches, like the single straight one, and it just slaps into people's faces, taking over their minds.
Well, Hitler technically is canon to Touhou. World War II took place, which is the result of one of the incidences.
What is with Japanese games and including Hitler?
Hitler doesn't appear. He's just important to the story.
Yeah, that's what they say about the censored version of Persona 2.
Yeah, but he's actually important there.
Kind of.
I mean, World War II had to happen.
They could switch out Hitler and just call him Elvis, and it would probably have the same effect.
No, it wouldn't. It's actually...
No.
It is factually important that he had to be there.
They could just change every word from Hitler to Elvis, and it would make complete sense why Elvis would have an army.
No, it wouldn't. Remember, he was going after artifacts of Christ in actual history.
Did you know Elvis had a gun collection?
Oh, did he?
What makes you... Yeah, he actually did. I'm surprised. I did not know that. It was kind of cool.
Right,
but anyway.
if I ever make a series for myself, I'm going to include Elvis with guns.
Elvis.
Elvis, yes.
Elvis the Elfin Guard.
Elvis the Elf. He will be an elf. Anyways, we're playing as Alice. I don't care.
You know, I feel
Druid,
bad for Elvis.
thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me.
What did he say?
He agrees with me about the moon people being racist and Nazis.
Okay, so Spirit,
I'll go with. Okay.
I have something to tell you.
Shanghai.
I kind of feel bad for Elvis.
War command. Why?
You know, because he pushed himself too hard.
You know what? I don't feel so bad you going to the moon now.
Do you know? Did you get the joke?
I do.
Oh, what was it?
I
then?
do. Let's just say it involves a certain object that a certain purple demon sits on.
I'm so glad you got the reference.
Well, duh. What a waste of time. Thank you.
Imagine if the demon is actually Elvis.
Fine, 1 second. Let me add that to my list of artwork that I need to create, along with a bunch of other stuff.
Hold on. I want
No, 1 second, 1 second.
Thank you, Jack Frost. Thank you very much.
I hate you.
Hurrah.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Oh my. I guess I... Wow. Thank you. Very much.
Not enough breath in your inflection.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, he's not Darth Vader. Luke, we need the plunger.
I love the imagination I have right now, just of Hitler dead on the back. No. I turned Elvis into Hitler.
Adding that to the list as well. Belphegor is Elvis, and Hitler dead on the toilet.
I mean,
Okay,
Elvis,
that will be drawn at a later date.
I'm just imagining like Elvis dead on the bathroom, like he's sitting on the bathroom stall, right? He's dead, and you know who finds him?
Who? Hitler
The
himself.
No, the Mexican. Fuck, what are they called again? Cleaning lady, the Mexican cleaning lady, right?
Uh-huh.
She walks in, check on him, like she puts her hands on his neck. It's like, oh no, pushes him off the bathroom, fucking toilet, and begins to clean the toilet. Like, no need to clean.
That's a good mental image. Also, Druid, I had no idea that the Lufenians were from the moon, but that does make more sense. Thank you, Alice, for portraying me in this conversation. What a waste of time.
Of time.
Shouldn't humans be the ones worrying about
No, wait.
yokai incidences like this? Oh wait, I want to be Marissa. Oh, it's a
Okay.
yokai. What's up?
Funny to me to be saying this, but you two are too lazy these days.
You don't have to put on a voice, Revan.
Why don't you do something about this case?
Revan's voice is for the doll, and Alice is just doing ventriloquism. Huh? What do you mean, case?
What are you talking about? Isn't it obvious?
Well, it's pretty hot lately, but it's summer, so that's normal.
I'm not talking about the heat. I mean, this strange mist. All these festivals.
Mist? Festivals? Nani? Yeah, we've been having a lot of both lately, but it is hot and it is summer.
Well, you got guts. If you won't take care of it, I take care of you.
Ship, 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 ship.
She's fighting me!
I'm supposed to be the one eating her. So, Al, have you ever played a fighting game with a character who uses, like, traps? Other types of things to attack people with? Okay, have you ever played as the puppet master in Naruto?
Did she slide on the floor with her face down?
She did, and she used her doll to bring her up.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so she uses her dolls to attack.
I'm just imagining Toby doing that.
I can believe that, yeah.
She's just like, it's like, they're supposed to fight Kakashi, right? And the first thing it does is just face plant to the ground. I was like,
I love when he fought them in the first time and he was still trying to act all silly. And so
I love
all of
that he
his
acts
jutsus
silly.
were just, yeah, all of his jutsus were just super silly. Like, I whack you with a stick jutsu.
Toby.
Toby is so adorable.
Fine.
Okay, I love that animation. I do love the suicide doll. I never thought I'd say that. I do love the suicide dolls that Alice uses, where she just chucks all the dolls and they
Toby
blow up.
versus 8-man squad, is this it?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the first battle between them.
Okay, now you can hear my live reaction.
Well, no, you can hear my live reaction to me getting pelted by Marissa.
Oh!
Revan really loves cute villains. I'm not a big fan of playing as Alice in this game because her neutrals are very awkward to use, especially since her neutrals aren't on the actual button that she's supposed to be using. I hate this game! I hate this fighting game specifically. All the other fighting games are good, and I love them. This one, no. In fact, Druid, you know what? It's not just 19. I'm gonna get you the fighting game on Steam, and we can play that too. I technically own that on Switch, but I'll get it again just to support Zune. He needs the money. He needs to support his 2 kids, after all. Man, I remember the days when I first got into the series, and Zune wasn't even a father at the time. He wasn't even married. He's gone so far. I'm so proud of him. What is it?
No, I just love how it's like, how he's fighting, it's just like,
no!
I know, I love his voice. His voice is so adorable.
Ah, he got me!
Oh, he just went through the tree.
Yeah. He has, what is it called? Intangibility.
Like,
he can go through
into-
objects.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that in his finish animation. When you press the triangle twice and you press the circle, he activates his super.
Yeah.
So
I
he
guess...
just goes into the ground and leaves. He pulls you underground too, halfway?
Yes.
Or the enemy, and then he goes around.
He
and then
does.
he's stuck. And he's
And
like,
spoilers for Naruto, but his battle with Konan is pretty good. To the point where she actually almost got him to lose.
I wish he stayed still and wasn't a serious person.
Well, now that we're talking about spoilers, I mean, me too. But there
Is
was
he
there was a
actually-
decent reason.
Is he silly, or is he just like suddenly turning into Sasuke, where he's like, life is dreadful, and I just want to pull out your eye and lick it.
Oh, he was like that beforehand, yeah. Let me put it to you this way. He is the type of person who would kill you and then act all silly afterwards just to troll you.
I like that.
But in a way that's not, you know, okay, let me he's just a horrible person. That's it.
Yeah.
See, it's
Imagine if
really
you wanted his-
complicated to talk about
imagine
him
if-
because there's so much involving Toby.
Imagine if you wanted his eyes back.
No, he would. I mean, so how's Naruto, by the way? Have you finished it?
Fuck off.
Phew. So. Oh wait, you're Alice.
What do you want to play next, guys?
Don't you know anything about this mist? If I did, I have taken care of it already. I like Marissa without her hat.
Dachi. Oh,
Dachi.
right. The brother.
Oh,
in the head.
Itachi, yeah.
Itachi.
I suppose. Looks like I have no choice. I should go visit that other person that might know something. Her? I think she's taking care of it too, if I knew anything. Or maybe she's the one behind all this. Alice, I'm pretty sure Reimu wouldn't be behind all this. She solves incidences. She doesn't cause them. Doesn't matter to Alice, though. Reimu ought to know something. She's the Shrine Maiden, so it's her job to at least try to manage yokai. Whoop. I love how they all just jumping.
I'm untouchable.
And you can't touch me.
Wait.
What do you
Hold
want
on.
to this hour? If it's food, I already had dinner. What do you think? What do you think I am, a
Hidden
beggar?
jutsu.
Yep.
What? Hidden jutsu. Now fight back hidden jutsu from that lizard. What?
Oh my gosh, Revan is starting to get into Naruto. Run,
No,
everybody,
I'm just
run!
reading text.
Well, still, run, people, run! People who live in the forest and sneak into the shrine at night usually are. Wink! Enough of that, Reimu. About this strange mist that's all over Gensokyo. The mist. I've been wondering why it appeared. The mist. Is there something dangerous about it? Well, I was wondering why you're usually so concerned about whether something happens, but you're not doing anything this time. Because nothing bad's happened. Alice, Reimu took like a whole week to solve the Scarlet Mist incident. She's not exactly fast. Well,
So
it's-
Toby can allow people to go through his body?
yeah. Like
Imagine
I
how
said,
fucking-
intangibility.
Imagine how big of a fucking cock blocker he would be. Like, he's like in game and he's ready to have sex with him. He bends down over him in bed, like ready to give him a kiss, and then fucking Toby just more through the floor and the bed. He's just
See,
going down
if he
stairs.
was still a troll, I would love that.
I
Suspicious.
hate that it's not a troll.
Sus. And I don't see you acting this sus very often. Let's fight. Yeah, I wish Toby still was the way he was. I love his character that way. Oh, I forgot Reimu had this music.
Ew, wriggling,
Why does-
gross.
Why does every Japanese Oriental song have to have that sound effect of the guy just yelling, "Yo"? It's so tropish, but I also like it. Anyways, an important thing about Alice, if you haven't noticed, is that she carries her book around wherever she goes. It is a magic book called the Grimoire of Alice. At least that's what she calls it nowadays. In Touhou 5, she found it, and it has unimaginable magic power to the point where it makes her an extra boss in that game. In Touhou 7 and onward, she never uses the Grimoire and has it locked forever because it's so powerful that she is essentially as powerful as most of the strongest yokai in Gensokyo. So she basically neuters herself in a way that neuters her even more than the spell card rules do. She is technically fighting at like 3% of her power. She is the Shaggy of the series. Although apparently, according to the Omake texts, she also locks them. She also locks her Grimoire not because she doesn't like to use her full strength, but she also has an inferiority complex. So if she were to ever lose at her full strength, she would probably lose her mind. Apparently that's how she feels, though.
Oh, now Toby turns serious.
Yeah. It's kind of quick. It's also a pretty good surprise if you weren't seeing it coming. And honestly, I don't think anyone was seeing it coming.
I love the plant guy.
I don't.
He's just cool. Wait, okay. Hold on. Yes.
See, the thing about the plant guy is you don't know the context for him. And he is kind of bleh. No, he's annoying, boring, and his backstory is just... It's just bad. And plus, he's kind of a Gary Stu. Sort of. His white half is incredibly weak and considered cannon fodder, while his black half is so powerful that he essentially becomes the real villain of the story.
Oh, and Sasuke put him on fire for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. Sasuke is just Sasuke. No one knows what Sasuke does. Sasuke just is there. Just to cause more problems.
Oh, you're right. Toby is the same clan as Sasuke.
Yeah, if I haven't mentioned yet, spoilers for Naruto.
I don't care.
Well, I care. People actually want to watch that.
I don't want to get sucked into that. When you watch One Piece, you don't want to get into anything else because you're just like, fuck!
Okay, just because of that, I'm getting into One Piece, rewatching Naruto, rewatching all 10 seasons of Friends again. And, what other anime do I need to watch? I mean, there's Dragon Pilot with Toll, but yeah. So, do you really have no information at all? Yes, and I sense no danger from this. I don't really do much yokai hunting, so I have no idea what the source of this mist is. Yokai hunting? Well, that's because you're not human. Where does this mist come from? Even I have no idea. I wonder why. Not much left if you take away your intuition, eh? She just really called her a ditz. Really, your sixth sense will dull if you goof off and never use it.
What happened to Pain, actually? Oh, right! Toby took his eyes.
Yeah, from Conan. Still bitter about that. I will never recover from that, by the way. Favorite character just dies immediately. Well, actually, she put up a good fight, to the point where she almost killed him. Dio. Well, so there's some trouble. You came to see me?
He uses the mask, though, even though he goes serious.
Yeah. But then he replaces it after his battle with Conan because she destroyed it. There's not much left to...
Danzo.
Oh, yeah. Danzo was... Well, that was the battle with Sasuke, which was also a pretty good battle, too. But after that, he fought with Conan, and Conan left Toby in a weakened state to the point where he had to get a new attire and had to replace parts of his body. His arm got completely destroyed. So, welcome to our Naruto livestream where we play Touhou in the background. I don't mind though. There's not much left to investigate.
Ah, he ripped his own arm off?
Yeah, I don't expect you to...
sucked in someone?
Oh yeah, you're watching the Danzo battle? Yeah. That's a pretty good one.
Wait, he wars people?
Yeah, he technically has a pocket dimension inside of his eyes, and he can warp people in there. It's essentially death, but he can also just store people in there too.
Okay, so he can either kill someone by putting them in his eye. Or wait, are they dead or are they just?
They're
really...
just in a different dimension.
So they. Will we never see them again?
Yes, we do. There's not much left to investigate. I don't expect you to know much of interest, though. I'll get through this dialogue and then you can talk. I can't really worry about that right now. All the feasts lately have left the mistress quite stressed. I wonder if the mistress is doing something naughty. But I don't think so. Really, surely. Really? I'm sure she probably isn't. I really don't want to run into her, Well, there is somebody with extensive knowledge here. Really then?
Right,
I should visit her. But I won't let you You shall not pass! Then, what was the point of mentioning it? Well, if you don't take a little break, my stress levels will get out of control, and I'll have to shank you. How can a maid say that? Well, I don't believe this is going to be a terribly restful... That's it for the sentence, okay. Keek! I love how Alice's only physical attack outside of her dolls is just kicking with her boots. Gotta say, Alice with giant boots is a pretty cool design for an Alice in Wonderland type character.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what?
What?
Huh? Big
What?
boobs?
Boots! I said boots!
Oh, I heard boobs.
The boots! They're here! On top of the mansion! No, Sakuya's the only one with big boots, but don't worry, they're fake, they're padded. Oh no, I got knifed. That's a running meme. Alice is a fun character if you know how to use her. I'm just not good with trap characters in fighting games, because it just takes a lot of time to prepare and prep work. And plus, this game is horrible, so... I should state that... What? Did Toby do something cool again?
No.
What?
Sasuke bit a red-haired girl's arm and she moaned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me guess. People have to take a bite out of her to heal themselves?
Yes, she has the ability to heal because she has tons of chakra in her because of her clan. Guess what? Her clan is the same as Naruto's. Her and Naruto are actually related.
And people bite her arm and she...
Yeah. She's the subject of tons of abuse from her child life because she was forced to work in the war as a child. By having by having injured people constantly bite her body. She had a horrible life.
No shit.
Yeah, as you can see, there's a reason why she works for the evil people, because she's a traumatized person.
I mean, if I was forced... Wait, what the fuck? You turned into a black hole?
She was just watching me. Ooh, that's a nice pose from Alice. She was just watching me kick her.
Oh god, I'm gonna regret looking up Naruto because now that's all I gotta fill on
Yeah.
my fucking YouTube.
Yeah. You poor, poor soul.
Like the thing is, I have seen so much of everything when it's about Naruto and shit like that, so I would just be like, I know this! Oh, that's what happened.
You know bits and pieces of it. Just like me and, what's one anime that I know bits and pieces of but never really watched it fully? I guess One Piece at this point. Although I wouldn't say I know everything about One Piece that's important. Nope. Ha, take that, Sakuya. Let's use our spell card. Shanghai doll, curse sign. I don't know what this is gonna do. Oh, it's her bomb in Touhou 8. Sacrifices a doll and it sends out a giant laser, Marissa style. I am super excited about finishing this game and getting to Touhou 8. Mostly because I can actually watch a special movie before we get to that point too. I need to watch that Studio Ghibli movie, The Tale of Kaguya, before I complete my journey with Touhou 8. Also because I need context for the legend that movie is based off of. And plus, I've been wanting to watch that movie since 2013, so finally have an excuse to do so.
God, I love the actor who plays Spencer. He's like a young Jim Carrey.
Yes, and I'm kind of sad that he hasn't had many roles in the future after iCarly.
I have a responsible on my shoulder, can't
Are you sure this sucks, Spirit? The only flaw that I see is the characters are spongy. Well, the combos are not automatic. There are no auto combos, and I'm just so used to the later games where there's a button to graze and you can fly through bullets and fly in the sky. It's a lot more aerial combat in the later games. More fast-paced, more action. And this one, it's like a traditional fighter, but with everyone being able to use tons of projectiles, which... If you've ever played a fighting game and you had to deal with a character who can spam projectiles, it is incredibly annoying. It is why people get mad at you for spamming Hadokens with Ryu.
You know what's more annoying?
What is it?
Triangle, triangle, circle, triangle, triangle, circle, triangle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle.
Ah, you're one of those button mashers.
It is what One Piece. No, not One Piece.
Naruto.
That's what fucking Naruto is. You just circle, 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 circle.
Well, here's the thing: 3D fighters.
Circle, 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 circle. R2.
D2.
Circle, circle.
Here's the thing with 3D fighters: you can't really do directionals all that well.
No.
It's because it's in a 3D space.
I absolutely hate the auto locking system. Like sometimes when you press XX. You like expect them to get close to the enemy or something like that, but sometimes it just double jump. It's like
I prefer a dedicated button for the lock on. You know, have R1 or L1 be lock on so that you could just press it. So why don't you? Oh, dialogue. So why don't you take me to this person with extensive knowledge now? Ugh, I have no choice.
because I'm bored.
Because I'm lazy. But if this person knows something about this incident, why isn't she doing anything? Because she is ill. She is anemic, and asthma, and vitamin D deficiency, and she's hungry. She wants to eat Marissa. She's always been like this. She's never made a move unless it's something truly serious. An armchair detective. How clever. Speaking of which, that Touhou manga about the cheating detective Satori. That's also a manga I gotta check out. I'm gonna do a video where it involves me reviewing all the mangas. I was going to do a live stream of me reading them, but then I realized, wait a minute, that's copyright infringement. I'm showing off paid content. So I will just read them on my own time. Maybe in voice chat with you, Rebin. And then I will review them. I can record my reaction to certain parts.
If you show off a picture of a certain scene, that would count too.
Yeah, actually that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna screen share me reading it.
Like,
I can show you the Nazi moon bitches. I'm kidding. The source of the mist enveloping Gensokyo. I love Petuli. She's so cool. Yes, I heard you might know who's doing this. The Great Unmoving Library, Petuli Knowledge. I haven't thought much of it, but isn't it obvious? Can't you tell me? And her lazy eyes. It's not really a ghostly mist, and it doesn't really have a source per se. What do you mean? To put it another way, don't you think the mist-like thing itself is the source? I do not comprehend. Your question is too vague to answer. What I've said is all there is to it. I don't understand. Why does everyone in Gensokyo insist on speaking in riddles? I know, right?
riddle me this, Batman!
Everyone is just the riddler. Well, a direct battle is straightforward, isn't it? Quite a reply, huh? Why don't I teach you how to be more talkative? You shut-in.
You know, one thing I never understood, you know what that is?
What is it?
How angry, like Universal or companies like that, okay? How strict they are about reviews. Like YouTubers giving a review about a movie and it's positive, they would fucking shut that down a lot of the time. And it's like, Dude, it's pretty commercial.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's a negative one, people will kind of want to watch it because they want to see how bad it actually is.
As we've proven from many movies in recent years, bad definitely sells.
Yeah.
It's
like,
so bad that you just have to see it.
When I saw a clip of someone complaining about Peter Pan, I was like, no, it can't be this bad. It can't be this bad.
I have to watch it to find out.
Yeah, it was. I was like, God, it was bad.
Well, you know my opinion on it.
You know, I feel like we need to watch the original just so we can actually have some childhood again.
Fine, I will watch it.
So we watched the remake, the live action, and Spirit was like, you know, I like this better. And it's like, it has no character, it has no soul. And Spirit's like, yeah, but
I like the
better.
concept of Captain Hook and Peter Pan having this sort of bond and relationship. And in the end, it was
Then
actually
look at
kind of
Pan.
sweet. Again, yeah, I need to.
And they didn't have a sweet relationship. It was barely mentioned. It was like,
They used to be friends.
yeah, it's like, they used to be friends. And tortured me.
I just like the fact that they ended in like a note where their feud is going to continue, but it's in a very neutral way. You know, they both agree that this is just how it is, and they're just going to continue to fight together on friendly terms. And then the Disney Junior spin-off Jake and the Netherland Pirates happen. It's canon now. Why? I don't know. 40-day deluge. Patchouli is always one of my favorite characters just because of her concept. A magician who specializes in Chinese magic. So elements like wood and metal, which you rarely see in magic and any other place, she uses. Also, the name of her spells are always pretty entertaining. Saint Elmo's Fire, Princess Undine, Metal Fatigue. Also, the concept of a magician who has asthma, vitamin D deficiency, is also anemic, and a shut-in all at the same time is pretty entertaining. One of my favorite fan-made videos is this fan animation of Marissa trying to get Patchouli out of the library. It's a great song and also great shipping material. But it's really, really cute and I love it. Oh yes, and the fact that she can combine elements, so metal and earth sign, Jin Gust. Kick! What? Shanghai, you didn't work! The power of Shanghai was nothing. Wow, she just deflects the laser. She deflects the power of Shanghai. I guess that means Horai is the best doll. I mean, it managed to get a sprite in this game, so I guess that's true. She is pretty annoying, though. Patchouli is one of the most broken characters in this game because her concept is magic. So, in order to make her work in this game, they gave her the highest magic meter, which means she can just spam projectiles. So you could just camp on one side of the screen, and everything dies to you. So, what should I do about the mist? It's not a mist, and it doesn't appear to be dangerous. Why not leave it alone? Is that all? I can't just give up after coming so far. I suppose, in that case, why don't you try having a nice, straightforward discussion with it? It sounds difficult.
I'm sorry.
What did you find?
It's just that never post Naruto scenes.
I love those! The way Sasuke just bends.
I see it right now.
Oh.
Mention any character is probably here.
Pain, obviously. That one
Sasuke
episode
broken neck. Naruto.
is the Sasuke with the beady eyes
Pain.
there.
No, but you do have Pain
Yes.
looking like a shark or whatever.
Yes, that one episode where all the animation is just really wacky and stretchy, and Pain just stretches all over the place.
We have Rook Lee looking like he got something up his ass.
Oh, that episode is controversial.
Why?
I was referring to the Pain episode with the wacky animation. Orochimaru.
Orochimaru.
Yes.
With his leg lifted up. Yamato. Sasuke, broken neck. Sasuke with legs. Tenten, weird face.
Oh.
Gaara, Sasuke, Jenny, Naruto,
Jenny?
Sasuke, Jenny, no, Nenny,
Nanny?
Nenny. Sorry, J and I is not meant to be together in Norwegian.
J and I.
Jenna. Sakura.
You mean Neji?
Yes.
Oh.
Ida. Killer Bee. Kakashi. Rock Lee. Sai. Gabi? Question mark?
Guys, I think Revan is starting to get back into Naruto again.
Shikamaru.
And right before he finished Evangelion. Oh, man, he had only a couple episodes to go.
Evangelion.
So, you want to be able to speak with a ghost? Sure.
I am the ghost.
What doesn't have a body but has a mind? The answer is a ghost, I guess. A
My taste.
ghost, you say? Well, how to communicate with it depends on what it was.
What the?
How to communicate with it depends on what it was. Okay, I'm curious. What are you laughing at? Is it the face again?
You talked about Evangelion, right?
Uh-huh.
CJ, crack that soldier boy.
No. Crank that soldier boy, Shinji.
Yeah.
Get in the soldier boy, Shinji.
I
Oh,
send it
gosh.
to you. You can look at your phone.
Okay, I need to see this. Okay. Can I pause this? Okay. Yeah, the animation does look like that. Okay. I just needed to see what Shinji was doing. That's perfect. I am happy now. But yeah, finish Evangelion. How to communicate with it depends on what it was in life and what kind of life it lived. So what kind of ghost do you want to talk to? Yes, well, it's, a ghost so big that it can envelop all of Gensokyo. Huh? Are you trying to make fun of ghosts? I'm completely serious. Why don't you understand? Please understand, dude. It would have to be that big in life to be that big as a ghost. Wouldn't that make it a ghost of a city or a country? Maybe. Well, there is an actual demon that is as big as the country of Europe. So, have any big countries died recently? Come on, I wasn't being serious. You couldn't talk to something that big. It would be a god, not a ghost. Why don't you just show me how to see what a ghost wants? Okay, but isn't the feast about to start somewhere? If you teach me before then, I could use it as a party trick. Alright, so I guess Yomu is our rival. The second character in this game who uses a sword in a game all about projectiles. Yomu is not that great in this game, but she is overpowered in the next one.
I just watched Doofenshmirtz playing in My Hero Academia.
I still love that. I still love that character being there.
I love the creator of Doofenshmirtz. Even was just like,
Why am I in here?
no, he was just like, he don't know why. It must be a coincidence, but he thinks it's hilarious.
Yeah, it is. It is a coincidence, but it's still funny.
Platypus. I see you. I caught your. No. What is it called again? The chakra. Was it chakra?
That's from Dragon Ball.
Hold on. Hold on.
Are you trying to say a character from My Hero?
The power ability thing, the super yellow ability they have. I don't remember what it's called.
A quirk, I think. Is it a quirk?
Wait, hold on. Platypus. I see you collected all the 7 Dragon Balls. Wait, wrong series? I see you collected a One Piece. Wait, what? What series are we in?
I see you mastered the ultimate ninjutsu.
Wait. Evangelion? What the fuck is? Oh my god!
You finally got into robot, Perry the Platypus. Oh gosh, just take that one episode where they go to England and they go into those giant robots and just play Evangelion.
I know my Touhoustreams voice is not that good, but I will try this.
Okay.
I see you in you. What is it called again? Mech?
Ava.
I see you got your own Ava. But I got an angel!
No!
Who is a fish? Why am I in a fish? How am I? What is this? It's a platypus. Why do you got the infinity gauntlet?
So who would be Asuka? Redheaded girl.
You're gonna be busted.
Remind me who that is.
Candace.
Oh no! Well, Candace, I have some bad news for you.
You're gonna be busted. Yeah, she's gonna be stabbed in the fucking eye.
Dude, you've seen Evangelion, right? You know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh
Yeah,
no!
She's gonna be stabbed.
Oh, sweet summer child, you don't even know the worst of it.
You're gonna be busted, slice.
Well, busted in one way.
Pornhub intro.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Oh no!
Anyways, good luck finishing Evangelion. We're gonna watch it together. We're just gonna sing that every time the intro comes up, and as we progress to the end, it's just gonna get sadder and cringier.
Wait.
I see you had the Phoenix Gundam, Perry the Platypus. But can you defeat my giant armada? I have seen Elfin Lied as well. I don't quite know what that is. But Revan does apparently.
Show. Oh, that's such a good show. I love it. It's really weird at the start, but yeah.
In a good way?
She pisses herself in the first episode.
Oh! Well, that's nice. I don't know why I said nice.
At least you sounded supportive. Like, you didn't go like, you.
She destroyed my magic meter.
So, I don't remember exactly what
The things that my Rokanken can cut are next to none, including magic. Yes. Go on.
So, like, I don't fully remember exactly what happens, but she gets shot by a special bullet, and she survives.
That makes her pee?
No, she loses her memory and kind of turns into like a kid. Like, she's the adult, but she turns into a kid. And she has memory loss, and then she suddenly fucking switched back to her old personality. By the way, tall, slinky characters with kind of a belly is kind of my new favorite design of villains now.
Specifically characters with midriffs too.
Like, okay, so the new Spider-Man movie, I don't really care about that, honestly.
Really? You don't want to watch it because of Into the Spider-Verse?
I mean, across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, and what I mean is the first movie. It was pretty good, apparently.
I've seen it. It's fine as it is. But,
Wow, blasphemy.
So, no, you might meaning people kind of overreacted how good it is. But
Okay,
that's my. It's kind of hard for me to be impressed, especially when people is gonna be like, "It looks so good." It's like, Yeah, but
That's not it.
That's it. Like for me, the story was it was okay.
Uh huh.
Miles was fine.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, the humor is kind of funny.
I am surprised I'm living. What? What is this? I haven't seen this yet. Why is it not hitting me? Okay, yeah, there we go. It was only a matter of time. That's a new spell. Anyways, you were saying?
So,
Sorry.
so like one thing I'm glad they did was like finally confirm that the Spider-Man, the Avengers Spider-Man,
Yeah.
he's not that good.
Hey, you mean the
No.
Saturday morning Spider-Man?
No, I'm talking about like Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Oh, I mean, he's
He-
hot.
No, he's cute. That's it. He's cute Spider-Man, but
Cute
he's,
in a hot way.
no, he's
Okay.
cute. That's it. Or,
Well, you're straight, so.
he's innocent. He's innocent. That's what I mean by cute. He's kind of like that clumsy Spider-Man. It's like, hi, Mr. Stark. Look, I found uranium. Oops.
Yeah, and that's why we need the Venom 3 movie so that he could lick Tom Holland.
Anyway.
That happened in the second movie.
I know, but anyway.
Ninja Scroll
And
as well.
Honestly, it kind of felt more like a comedy show than anything. Like, mention one good action scene.
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen those movies yet.
Okay, exactly. You would have seen it on YouTube at least if it was any good action scenes. but really-
What? Well, Zendaya.
And Spider-Man is kind of a pacifist in these movies.
Well, also he's young, so.
Yeah, so was 2001 Spider-Man
Yeah,
and
but
Garfield.
this Spider-Man is in high school. Well, actually, the Andrew Garfield movie was in high school as well, but he was like an older, rugged Spider-Man, while the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man was in college.
I know, like, Spider-Man was 15, but shouldn't he at least do more fun instead of being like, hey, this reminds me of Star Wars. It's
You
like,
also got to remember that he's classified as a nerd, and he always has been.
yeah, so it has every fucking other Spider-Man.
Which is weird because the Andrew Garfield one was incredibly rugged.
I like that design of
I
Spider-Man.
did
like,
too.
he was so different from Spider-Man to human, and that's what I like. Like, that people doesn't understand that Spider-Man is Peter Parker. That's like, I don't understand how, because they don't change.
Voices.
No,
Vocal
not
tones.
voices.
Well, I mean, some of the characters did find out. Zendaya's character in the newer movies pretty much put two and two together.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Which I'm thankful for because someone is actually smart.
say, okay, so say you're shy, like, you're shy and you don't like communicating with people because you're afraid of goofy off, right?
Okay, Red.
But then you get then these powers and a new mask.
Oh, I
you get
got some
completely new
powers.
identity,
I'm a mask.
and you could legit be whoever you are, or you figure this out. You're like, you know
I
what?
have my own
Fuck it.
persona, yeah.
Who's gonna fucking stop me now? And you could just punch a bad guy because, you know.
Are
Yeah.
you saying that Spider-Man is a phantom thief and he technically evolves in Persona 5?
Technically, yeah. I mean, he's the asshole in the start of every fucking movie, except that I don't say that Tom Holland should follow this like line, but I mean, like, just
Well, they were doing something different with him. And I am thankful for that because every other Spider-Man before that was following a similar tradition. This one was really different.
that is a good thing, but it's not.
I like what they did with Aunt May too. Not to spoil
This is-
anything.
Yeah, this is not my Spider-Man because he's kind of like. I mean, he's too innocent.
That's
He's not-
fair.
He's kind of like, oh, he's like Tony Stark. It's like, that's cool, that's fine, but when you watch a action movie of Spider-Man, and I can't remember a single cool action scene with Spider-Man in it,
What the? Okay, to put this on hold for a second.
okay.
It's easy to tell ghosts apart. A negative 14.7 degrees Celsius ghost is left over from the regret of having died while borrowing money. Alice, what the heck are you talking about? So what about a really big ghost? Yes, well, I'm starting to think that maybe this isn't actually a ghost after all. Of course not! A ghost big enough to surround all of Gensokyo would have to be the ghost of Gensokyo. I guess I'll just have to wait at the meeting place for the feast. But yeah, about Spider-Man, which one is your favorite out of the 3 movie-centered Spider-Mans? I would say mine is Tobey Maguire, but mostly because I grew up with him, and I don't have experience with Tom Holland yet.
I want to say Tobey Maguire's because
He's iconic.
It's not that he's iconic, but he's fun to watch. It's kind of cartoony, and he's not pretty. That's like kind of advantage because then
he's a very pretty man.
Who would you rather date, Garfield or Toby?
You're asking someone who's dating someone who's significantly older than them?
Aren't you cocky? Anyway. I like Toby's movies better, but I like Garfield's personality better,
yeah,
if that makes sense.
I agree. He's very charismatic and sassy.
Yeah.
And I love the jokes he makes. I also felt some real chemistry with his co-actress, Emma Stone, I think. What's her name? The one that played Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
Great chemistry. Great 2 movies. Wish there was a 3rd one.
I feel like one of my main issues when it's about this. Fuck, I forgot his name.
Tobey Maguire?
No, new Spider-Man.
Oh, Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. I feel like my biggest problem about Tom Holland is like every joke he makes is kind of annoying to me, at least, because I can, when I watch a movie, I try to relate, or no, I don't even try. I just relate to everybody.
Where did Reimu go?
I don't know.
Yukari, where did you take Reimu?
like when you watch a movie where one friend is doing something stupid, like running on a seat, running around screaming something, or like embarrassing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I can sense embarrassing part, and I sense oh god, what is that person doing? I've sensed both of those things. So how do you think I feel when I hear a kid in a serious part of a movie fighting your own friends and you're hearing, this is like Star Wars? It's like,
I mean, I'm enough of a geek to probably say that.
yeah, but it's like, it's not funny. It's just like, it's just more like, who are you trying to impress?
Calling the Oni a troubled child. Well, I mean, that's his personality. Yeah. That's just how he is. It's not how you are, but that's how he is.
Yeah, of course. So I just say, like, I don't fully like Tom Holland because he's kind of too innocent and he never seems to learn anything. It's been 3 movies and he doesn't seem to learn to fight, what is right, what is wrong, and he just.
I feel like the last movie in his saga, the one where it involved the huge collab between the other Spider-Man, kind of felt like it was going to lead into something bigger for his character. Like he had a big revelation. Has he appeared in any other movie after that?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Honestly, I don't think so either, but honestly the 3rd movie wasn't that good.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
I heard everyone loved it.
I mean, like, it was fun, but Tom Holland was just, like, when you really think about it, it's just a waste of time.
Well, like I said, I feel like...
Not like that, not like that, but I mean, like, say, okay, so everybody knows Doc Ock and characters from the later.
Doc Ock was in the Tobey Maguire ones.
Yeah. Villains from other movies, okay?
Yeah.
Villains from other movies was in this, right?
Yes.
Who dies? And Tom Holland realized, oh, they're gonna die because they're bad. Let's make them good so they won't die, right?
Well, some of them, yeah, but not all.
Yeah, but all of them.
But, alright, you finish your thing and I'll say my thing afterwards.
The ones who dies already turned good or was beyond hell.
Yeah.
They, like, none of the Spider-Man killed them. They sacrificed themselves for the greater good.
Yeah.
Like,
But-
in the lizard, he turned good, and it was like, oh shit, my fucking disease. Ugh.
And here's the thing. No, wait, I don't have an argument, actually. I was gonna say, but most of those villains did actually reform, but you already said that.
Yeah, they reformed.
And this is coming from someone who hasn't watched the movie, so I don't know much of the context for what happens to these characters.
Wait, that fucking ruins the whole fucking endings for every single Spider-Man movie, because they sacrifice themselves and have like a character arc, but then it's like, oh fuck that, because time travel and dimension hopping made them already good from the start.
Yeah, time travel and does that to people. This is
like-
why you don't. This is why a lot of movies don't even deal with time travel. It just messes things up.
Here's the fun part. Tom Holland, something happens to that character. I'm not gonna say what in the third movie.
Yes, you might as well spoil everything anyways.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
But something happens. He turns angry for 2 seconds, right? And sad. He goes 3 seconds, and he begins to turn silly again. And then he just goes on a, like, almost kills somebody. And I'm like, what the fuck?
There's a tonal issue with the movies, I'm assuming.
It's just like...
Where
like,
one
I feel
minute
like they-
everything is all like jokey and fun and hyperactive, and then the next minute it's like super serious. Oh gosh,
Yeah. I guess
this is actually really dark. That's an
Like-
issue that most Marvel movies have had, where they have an issue with the tone.
one
as-
issue...
Yeah.
Okay, no, say it.
Oh, I was just gonna say, especially with the later movies,
Yeah.
they just
One
haven't
issue I
found a good
begin to
balance.
One issue I begin to have with villains now too in Marvel movies is they go too much into techno. Not like techno music, but I mean like, oh, we have Mister is a bad example.
We
Oh,
have
the Rhino.
technology.
We have Rhino. He used a specialized suit that was drafted to his skin. What is it now? Oh, he's a mech suit. Oh, okay. We have the Goblin. Mech suit. Oh,
To be
okay,
honest, I didn't really like the Rhino in the skin tight suit.
It's better that than a mech suit, honestly.
You mean
But-
the big one that was in the ouch? You mean the big one
Yeah.
that was in the Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield movie?
Yeah. I
Spion.
think they went with that for a couple of turns too, but yeah.
I see. There goes the nine-tailed fox. Whee! She's spying.
But I don't feel Tom Holland, like, what kind of annoys me too is how much people love him, and then when you ask them, like, mention a good scene, and it was like, he's just cute and silly, like the most annoying answer.
Well-
It's like when people love a certain character, like, like Midna, where it's like, oh, why do you like Midna? Is it because of her backstory? No, she's just hot.
Well, that's because you're in that circle.
What do you mean, that circle?
Do you really want me to get into this? The circle
Yeah.
where everyone finds everything hot.
What do you mean circle?
For everyone that I've spoken to in the entire Zelda community have stated that Midna is great because of her character arc and that she's a well-rounded, well-written character.
Honestly, I have...
And then everyone you meet is just saying, oh, she's so hot. I want to bang her.
It's the same with Grogu also. He's like, oh, Grogu's so sweet and innocent. He's so cute. It's like... And? Yeah, that's the only reason why I watched The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian. Technically,
Yeah.
they did, because...
I mean, Midna
know?
is... Midna's supposed to be beautiful when she reverts into her, normal form at the end.
kind of like go back to gremlin mode.
Yeah, you and everyone else that you meet. So how's Fuji, by the
like-
way?
Oh, he's good.
Oh, good for him. I'm glad.
Oh, I wish...
Return inanimate lists.
I wish Twilight Princess would actually get a Switch release.
Me too. It's stuck on the
Right.
Wii U.
No, we...
No, there was a Wii U.
Wii.
There was a Wii U. There was a Wii U remaster.
Maybe it's a DS remaster too.
No, it's a very big game. I like how the Wii version was made for the Wii remote in mind, because most people are right-handed, so they had to flip the entire game. It was originally one way, where Link was like left-handed, but they had to flip it, everything. The world, the cutscenes, the gameplay, just so Link can be right-handed. You know, they couldn't just remake Link's model.
Yeah.
That would be too complicated. What's with the funny look on your face? Oh yeah, we just beat we just beat... I was gonna call her Lucario. We just beat Ikari. And to be honest, I like her better with long hair. The short hair is just a little too weird for me. What?
Have you heard about Saxon Hail mode?
I don't have time for this. Let's get through the cutscene and then we'll talk about that. It was there from the start. Jeez, can't you see this has nothing to do with me? Very well. Then what's this mist-like thing? Yes. What do you think happens if you spread a drop of blood on a lake? The fish will gather around it. Right, but wrong. There are no fish in this lake. Well, let's restore the drop of blood to its original form. So yeah, she's gonna manipulate the border to show Suika. Still don't know where this is. Oh my gosh, it's La Drunk. She drunk.
What? What are you doing, Yukari? The feast was just about to start.
I can imagine her with your kind of voice.
What is this? Oh,
Wait,
hi.
let me read it then.
I've been watching you for a while now.
It was a lot of fun. That's some big balloons I have. Your investigation was a little misdirected. You kept avoiding the really strong yokai.
Yeah, she didn't want to fight the vampire. Were you watching from...
Where
Where were you watching from? Your little voice... I love her animations.
Wow! Oh, did you get it yet? Wow, a really big toast. Big enough to surrender Gensokyo.
Actually, hasn't the mist disappeared?
Wow! There was no mist to begin with. I just pretend I don't really look around.
Yeah, she has the ability to... She has the ability to turn into mist. You mean you can do that? That's impressive.
I'm a little different from people I like, yeah.
Oh, really? You don't look like it. In any case, what are you after?
I already got it for a long time ago.
What's that? I suppose it couldn't have been that important then.
You're loving Jesus. You've been wasting up a storm, haven't you? Well, I don't want to get a lot of people together. Wow, no one was able to resist my strength.
She just wanted people to get drunk and party.
Well, except for maybe your party. She showed up on her own.
You probably drank a little too much tonight. Oh, why don't I try resisting you now then? She does the little squeak that you make whenever you're mad. That one, there we go.
You're falling into my trap just to begin.
You're falling into my trap card.
card.
What the fuck? Okay, Spirit, look down under that text and you see why I thought it was boobs, okay?
Right. You're looking at her gourd.
You never even noticed.
You
that
never
become
saw
part
it
of my life
coming.
of your own accord. Wow.
Reverend sounds like he's being spun around in a dryer. He kind of does.
I mean, yeah, but look at her.
I mean, yeah.
Wow.
Panda.
Oh, wait,
How
fuck.
rude, counting people as monsters.
Wow. Wow. Maybe you're a ghost. Wow. Wow. After all, I'm educated like you. We must be the green grass right to the files about the rest of my
With her geometry. So yeah, that gourd that you were looking at is her own special gourd that doesn't run out of alcohol.
Chain attack.
It will never run out of alcohol at all.
Bombs.
I love the way she runs. She's just so happy.
I would probably fight like that too. Right? Anyway, so you never heard about Saxon Hell mode?
Saxon Hill, no.
Okay, so
Kind of sounds like a Silent Hill parody.
Oh, very fun. Anyway, you have
Yes.
Saxon Hill, The world's strongest Australian man, owner of Manco in Team Fortress 2 universe. No, he's actually like super strong. Like his punch is strong. You know why Yetis are extinct?
Because of
punched
Saxon Hill.
Yeah, he punched everything to extinction.
My gosh, he's the Chuck Norris of Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, he is. And so, because he was so buff, the community just made a game mode where you are fighting him. Like, one is him, and 5 others are the mercenaries, and you try to kill him.
Yeah.
And the video I watched, I sent it to you, by the way.
Okay.
Is Saxon Hill with a lot of health, and you just hear some guys like, I believe in you. It's just Scout punching the chest of Saxon Hill like in Metal Gear Rise. God, I need to buy a controller so I can play that game on Steam.
Yeah, you do. It's really good. Even if you don't have any context for Metal Gear Solid 2. By the way, how's Metal Gear Solid? How's Metal Gear Solid 1, by the way?
I mean, hi.
Yes, Mom? Oh, my mom is calling me.
Oh, happy Mother's Day, Revan's mom. You got it going on.
Revan's mom, she
Got it going on. Dude, that's your mother. How sick are you?
Sweet.
Plot twist, Revan's mom is actually Lily in disguise. Because she's so sweet and adorable.
Well for her age.
I thought you were about to say, well, Lily kind of looks like my mom.
Oh. I don't think so.
You don't think so, or you know so?
I don't think so.
Nah, I don't know, Revan. I don't know, dude.
I don't want to look. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. It's late for me.
Yeah, you do that. It's really late for you.
Spirit.
Maybe.
Spirit's
Maybe.
mom, she got it going on when I came. I'm gonna stop.
Come.
Ow. Ow. Why are you
You said that as soon as she did that, like, oh, excuse me animation. Oh, excuse me.
My dress. I see you in my dress now.
I should have drawn her. I should have drawn you as her instead of the other Oni. She grows. She creates mini-me's. She's constantly drunk. But no, Revan just wanted the big booba.
Why does everybody fucking say that I'm constantly drunk or
Because you are. You're drunk right now.
I'm not. No.
Yeah, it's canonical. It's canonical. It's canic. Canic. You're canically drunk. You're canically drunk. That's a new term for you, Revan.
I'm sorry, then. We're talking later, Spirit. Good night.
Okay, good night.
And everything that was said on this stream never happened.
Yes, including the politics.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. He's adorable. And then being put on Steam, yeah. Oh, I heard some Metal Gear Solid games are getting... Oh, really, Druid? That's awesome! Konami has been doing well nowadays with their Silent Hill announcements and some of the games they're co-producing. I feel like now with some new heads in charge, there might be some sort of talk between Kojima. I'm sure that's possible, entirely possible now. So heck, we might actually see some Metal Gear Solid games getting remastered and put onto new platforms. Although I remember like a couple years ago, very recently, they I think something happened with the Metal Gear Solid games where they lost some sort of rights or something. It was due to the real life footage that they used in those games. Because yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 had a bunch of real life footage, and actually all of them did. Mostly 3 because it took place at a time in actual history, and most of it was actually referenced. Heck, we even saw the president at the time. Was it JF Kennedy? I think it was Kennedy. Or I think it was someone else. Either way, yeah. There's a lot they would have to do in order to get rights for those games again. It's going to take a lot of work just to remaster them, but if they will bring them back, I am super excited. Finally, I can play Metal Gear Solid 2 again without, you know, having to bust out my PlayStation 3 because I own the remaster on there. thankfully. I own 2, 3, and the Peace Walker remaster. I also own 1 on a PS1 disc, but it's kind of scratched. I got it scratched, unfortunately. It was the PlayStation 2 Metal Gear Solid 1 to 3 collection, where it came in this huge slider, and I got it used, sadly. It was from an orphanage, I believe, too. But most of the discs were scratched. Thankfully, they were still playable, but oh gosh. Okay, note to self, never get close to Suika when she's about to initiate her 6 leagues in fog. That destroys your entire... Okay, yeah. Getting close to that bubble bullet attack destroys your entire magic meter. That is not good. Alice has been pretty generous in this playthrough. She, You have that collection as well? Nice. Collection buddies. It's a good collection. It's how I was able to play Metal Gear Solid 2 for the first time. And it's one of those games where I managed to play it completely blind. I didn't know what was going to happen. And I'm glad, because that game is incredible if you have no experience with it. It's why I desperately want Revan to play it. Or at the very least, watch me play it. But he needs to finish 1 first. But he's still stuck on that Sniper Wolf battle because he just won't get the hint to kill her. Revan, you have to kill Sniper Wolf. You can't let her live. I know I mentioned that you can have a character live or not live depending on your decision, but he actually thought it was Sniper Wolf I was talking about, when it was actually Meryl. And spoiler alert for Revan's playthrough, he kind of murdered Meryl, so oops. Big oops. Okay, Suika is going to be a bit of a problem here. Pandemonium is fine if you have a good spell card, and I think my particular spell cards are not that great. Actually, on this HP bar, I have Object Inanimate, I think, which is basically Alice's version of St. Elmo Fire, so I think I can do this. I just need to get Suika's health low enough. Pandemonium is the name of her big attack. I think that's also what this place is called. Again, I have no idea what this place is supposed to be in the canon. It's definitely not Gensokyo, even though it says it's Gensokyo. Although Yukari did mention that Suika was invisible to everyone due to hiding her density. The logic is that Suika can manipulate density and gravity, so she can eliminate her entire mass, which allowed her to become the mist in a mist-like form. And she also can manage to spread herself or make herself grow as far and fast as possible. So she was not only able to become as visible as mist, but also able to become as big as Gensokyo and as far as Gensokyo as she can. Apparently she also has the ability to gather things too. Well, it's not necessarily ability, but it's sort of like an extra effect. Alright, return inanimate list. Manipulation. Ooh, that's perfect for this. Go Shanghai, or Horai, whichever one you are. I can never remember which doll. I believe the black dress one is Horai. Hey, wow, that was really easy. Compared to Marissa, jeez. Marissa took a long time, but mostly because the Master Spark was just... It didn't reach Suika. But yeah, Alice's return inanimate was awesome. We did it! Yay! Ending! I wish they gave us the substance versions of the game in the collection. Yeah, I do too. Wait, didn't I get the substance versions in the collection? No, that might have been something else. You remind me, does the collection version of Metal Gear Solid 2 have the skateboarding game? Or is that just the substance version? Because I distinctly remember playing the skateboarding minigame. As for Metal Gear Solid 3, I don't remember. But I do know that the HD versions don't have those, because they're based off of the base version. of each game, which is sad. We don't get the Castlevania moment in Metal Gear Solid 3, which was actually pretty cool. Hakari Shrine, a shrine on the edge of Gensokyo. The rays of the summer sun became stronger and stronger, and the crying of cicadas became louder and louder. Oh gosh, cicadas. I don't mind cicadas, even though they are kind of scary looking, but I've sort of eased on their looks because they're not dangerous or anything. They're just really, really, really loud. They're really loud, and that's the big problem. If you're trying to like relax outside, you just have to deal with the constant chirping. Nope, just a substance version? Dang, okay. Then how did I play the skateboarding minigame? Because I only own the collection. Maybe I misremember it, and I didn't actually play it. I watched someone play it. Yeah, I don't remember. I guess that gives me an excuse to whip out my PlayStation 2 and a TV and try to test out my copy. The Hakari Shrine has the most prominent seasons in Gensokyo. Summers were hot, winters were cold, cherry blossoms in the spring, and the food was delicious in the autumn. There was someone at the shrine who could feel the changing of seasons better than nature herself. There were those who came to the shrine to meet her. Is it Reimu? Yeah, it's Reimu. I love that Alice artwork. That's pretty cool. With her grimoire and her Shanghai doll. That's Shanghai. Shanghai is red, Horai is black. It's hot, isn't it? I don't want to sweep the ground in this heat. Weren't you going to sweep a while ago? I'm taking a short break. I can tell it's summer just by looking at you. It's too easy to tell. I told you I'm taking a break. You're not hot? This is nothing. Unlike you, I wouldn't even notice a difference if you didn't tell me it was hot. That would be a problem for cold-blooded animals. I'm not cold-blooded. Oh, right. What happened with the ghostly mist a while back? Oh, blood on the lake. We were just like fish, drawn by the smell of blood. There you go again, saying things I can't understand. Everyone does this in Gensokyo. Everyone. Hey, there she is. There she is. She's so adorable. Forget that. When's the next party? It's so hot. Everyone's just lazing around, right? If you let me do it, I could get everyone together. Hey, didn't I say you couldn't do that? Behave yourself for now. Oh, she can't see Suika. Jeez, it's so boring. If it's so boring, why don't you sweep the grounds? Oh, I guess she can. Never mind. Reimu apparently doesn't care about Suika. Is there something in it for me? I'll give you anything you find. But there's nothing in this shrine, is there? Well, I'll finish about 5 seconds anyway, so whatever. 5 seconds? Yeah, you can't finish in 5 seconds. Or, yeah, you can't finish in 5 seconds. Alice said that. In the end, when Reimu wasn't looking, Suika collected all the trash within the grounds in 3 seconds because she can gather. She did it in a flash, then spent most of her time rummaging through the garbage. She came back after 30 minutes. The look on her face revealed she didn't find anything. Reimu said, "That's not 5 seconds, but you're pretty fast." An Oni's strength is a frightful thing, but Alice saw that strength as no more than an object to envy, or of envy. For collectors, there's nothing more coveted than strength like that. Yeah, so Alice wants to create very strong dolls. Her goal in mind, her ultimate goal, is to create a doll that has complete sentience. Basically, she wants to create an automaton. She is a puppet master, after all. But as of current canon, she has yet to do so, although she has gotten pretty close. Which you will see in a later fighting game. Alright, let's play another story. This time we're gonna play as, me. Or Druid. Anyone who's a shut-in. Hikikomori, as she's called. The Great Unmoving Library, Patchouli Knowledge. Let's see, Summer Red, Winter Element, Spring Autumn, Autumn Edge, or Spring Wind, Autumn Edge, Earth Spear. She has fire. Ooh, she has elements that are doubled. She has dual elements. Fire and Metal Sign, Saint Elmo Pillar. Earth and water sign Noachian Deluge. I have no idea what Noachian means. Metal and wood sign Elemental Harvester. And her final spells are obviously Sun and Moon sign. Sun sign Royal Flare. Moon sign Silent Selena. Not Celine? Okay, so those are basically her final spells. Yeah, she has all 3 of her final spells. 5 elemental sign, Philosopher's Stone. Those are the elements she had in the extra stage in Touhou 6. Nice. Well, thinking of Suika, Saint Elmo Pillar will actually attack Suika at the top. So we're gonna use Saint Elmo Pillar. And Silent Selena or 5 elemental sign Philosopher's Stone. Philosopher's Stone is basically buffing our spells. Might as well show it off. Fire, water, wind, metal, earth, I think is the correct it's the correct what's the term? What's the term of something that goes in a specific order? Rotation. It's the correct rotation of the elements. Dot, dot, dot. Looks like a rat has snuck its way in again. I'm sure the rat poison was behind the bookshelves. I really like Patchouli. She's fun. Hold it. Humans don't need rat poison. Or do they? So, the black rat decided to expose itself. No need for the rat poison then. You got it, ordinary magician. You got it wrong. I'm not sneaking around today. I came here to look up a little something. You snuck in, that's sneaking around. Not exactly. Stealthy investigation. I do wish we were a cat after all. A cat? Rats that discreetly scamper their way in. I like a cat that would exterminate them for me. Well, unfortunately Yukari has all the cats, so... Sad for Patchouli. Okay. So, as I mentioned in Alice's playthrough, Patchouli has the highest magic meter in this game, which allows her to spam spells. Trying to figure out her rotations, though, or her specific combos. Okay. Downright strong projectile is the water pillar. That's gonna be real... Oh, yeah, the water pillar. That's gonna be really handy. That goes anywhere, too. Ooh, I'm guessing that's metal. She can shoot a bunch of metal. Oh, that's definitely metal, too. She has like 2 different forms of that with the same combo combination. Also, down middle projectile is a bubble. It's actually a pretty cool attack, too, because it attacks the enemy by their... by just hitting them. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. And Marissa continues to be super annoying with this attack. Oh, no! Damn you, positioning! Damn you! There we go. There's the water attack. I like this one. Because it fires from across the screen and it has good spread, so you'll most likely always hit the person. Wow, I have to use my spell card super early. Ooh! Thank you, invincibility frames! Saint Elmo's Fire! Or Pillar. Have I mentioned that Marissa is one of the most annoying characters in this game? Because she is incredibly annoying to fight against. Just use your... There we go. I was hoping she would die from that, but okay. Well, that was easy. There's the video the Reverend sent me. And that is an interesting one. Wait, Summer Red? I don't even know what that thing is supposed to describe. What is that thing that's like a blue diamond with 2 icons in the corner in the combo list? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't get it. Asteroid Belt. Ooh, I love that attack. The fire that goes in every single direction and homes in on the enemy. Yeah, that's a good one. Then there's the Fireball. Fireballs, yum! Yeah, Patchouli is really fun to play as. Just spam your attacks and hope you don't run out of magic. Oh, that's a attack to get away from close quarters. Good. Patchouli has wonderful projectiles and is a very great long-range character, but her close range is non-existent. She has that slash, she can shoot her book at people, or hit her book at people, but that's about it. You don't want to be close to the enemy whenever you're playing as Patchouli. She's a mage, and that's all she'll ever be. Now then, it's time for me to give this abnormality a splendid investigation. Rats should return to their nest. Gah! I want to deal with this case. I'm already investigating. Damn, you plan on settling it yourself? Rats have no power to resolve this abnormality. Oh, wait until Touhou 12. Until we meet Nazrin. It's hopeless for the likes of you. Ouch. Druid, you're a mage, right? I hope you don't become such a jerk like Patchouli is. Speaking of Druid, not sure if there are any, like, Druid characters in Touhou. There's a lot of people who are associated with nature, and it's mostly the fairies, who are living embodiments of nature. But in terms of characters who are all about nature and the Mother Nature itself, can't really think of any big examples. Although Sakuya has been known to be eco-friendly with her knives. She reuses her knives with her time-stopping ability to save costs and the planet. According to Zoom. So yeah, she's all about the planet. What's wrong? Why did you call me here all of a sudden? Tomorrow I have a grand noble plans, and I will be heading out. Therefore, I thought I should ask you to remain here and watch over the mansion. My, how rare. Very well, I'll stay behind and watch the house. About that, however, is there something else? Lately, the number of rats have been increasing. Could I ask you to keep an eye out for them? Rats? Is your special rat poison no good? What rat poison does she even have? Not very. Then you need a more lethal poison. What I need is to discipline you into a cat-like mindset. Patchouli, she is not a cat, she is a human. She is a ditzy human. She is not Dio. Although, to be fair, we don't even really know what Sakuya is. She says she's a human, but there's like theories that apparently she's not. Sakuya has a lot of theories to her, though. There's one running theory where she's a vampire hunter, which has been stated in canon, but by a dubious source. Which is ironic because she's working for a vampire. There's a theory where she's actually from the moon and she's a Lunarian herself, but that's not until Touhou 8. And there's an interesting evidence that points towards that. Heck, she might even just be a yokai, but she still classifies as a human. She refers to herself as a human, and everyone else refers to her as a human. And plus, she is apparently affected by the full moon, which, according to the lore, humans can be affected by the full moon and be induced by insanity, especially if they witness it through alcohol. But in terms of what Sakuya really is, we don't really know, and I don't think we'll ever find out. She's just a mystery, an enigma wrapped in a bubbly maid. Patchouli, though, she is 100% magician. Not even a human anymore. Unlike Marissa, she is a yokai magician, or just a magician in terms of race. Magicians are classified as their own race at this point. You can be a human and a magician at the same time, but once you delve too deep and you use magic to make yourself immortal, you are no longer a human. You are now classified as a magician in race. Druids are pseudo-mages. We use alchemy and nature magic, so earth magic. Well, I mean, she has an earth element, so I guess Patchouli is like the closest thing. And I guess any fairy who is associated with nature itself. So, congratulations, Druid. You are every single fairy in this world. Your Katniss is 24 points. Oh, I love that character. Her and She-Ra are amazing. You're rather harsh. By the way, 96 is the maximum score, not 100. Since 96 is the maximum number below 100 that can be divided in half twice or even thrice, it is convenient. Arguments won't occur over it. Well, it doesn't change the fact that the evaluation process is strict. The difference of 4 is very large. She just stuffs her head into the book. But the broad-minded you isn't likely to understand. She's very rude. I like her though. She's a fun character. The second day, and she's still in the library. It's 13 o'clock and she's still in the library. She hasn't investigated anything. Well then, it's about time I depart. It's kind of a little late, Petuli. Then again, she is, again, a yokai magician. So, she probably likes it better in the night. Probably is strengthened more in the night. However, someone who has lived longer than Remy, there aren't many leads. Oh yeah, Remilia, the vampire who owns the mansion. Apparently, Patchouli and Remy are really good friends. Really, really good friends. To the point where Remilia actually created this library for Patchouli specifically, because it wasn't here beforehand. It's a cute relationship, I like it. Oh! Marissa's 2 girlfriends at the scene. It looks like you're heading out. Wait a second. I want to ask you something. Rat poison, rat poison. I'm sure you know there's a strange energy covering Gensokyo. Our cat's a sleeve. She let in mice right after being told not to. Are you listening? Strange energy? You mean that mist-like thing? That isn't energy or anything at all. Just a fool that's nothing but huge. What's with your attitude? And I even politely asked, too. The one who sneak in are hopeless to begin with. Wow, they're playing Patchouli's themes all throughout this. People with bad manners have no sense of politeness, much less anything else. It's a great power I've never felt before. I have no choice but to investigate here. I was just about to head out. There are only 2 days left until the next banquet. Well, sort of. You kinda have a day and a half, Patchouli. There's no time to search through books. Says the person who constantly searches through books. I mean, look at all the books in the background. Where's Kawakuma when you need her to sort all this out? Yeah, Patchouli has the same playstyle as Yuko, where she's all about projectiles, and I love playing as the projectile character in these games. It's a lot of fun to just spam your fire and water and just watch the enemy try to get through it. It's a lot more fun when you're playing with another human character, though, or with a human player, because, you know, they actually try to get up to you and use their attacks. Man, trying to beat a human character in like a tournament playing as Patchouli or Yuyuko is kind of annoying though, because they are made to be campers. Fortunately, Alice doesn't really give me much of a choice here. I do really like Patchouli's music in pretty much every game that she appears in. Both her stage theme and her boss theme. This is her boss theme, Locked Girl, and the remix is good. Although 10.5, I'm not too crazy about the orchestral remix that it gets. The original will always be great though. Ooh, her tornado move. Tornado hold. It's like one of the few close quarter attacks that she has. Alice, you spam your dolls a lot. It's not that great though, because if you get too close to the enemy, it doesn't hit them. There's like a small window in between Patchouli and the tornado that doesn't hit anything. You do have to make use of Patchouli's combos though if you really want to hit the enemy. Ooh, that's a bigger tornado. I do like that she basically uses all the elements though. I don't see wood though. I'm not seeing anything related to wood. Although that may be because I haven't found the combo yet. Is there anything related to wood here? Spring wind. That's wind, I think. No, that's earth. Winter Element, Summer Red, Autumn Edge, Earth Spear. That's Earth, apparently? I don't see it. And that's supposed to be metal. I could have sworn she had some sort of time magic ability. Or she had a combo attack where she gets sent into the air and she does like a juggle motion where she surrounds herself in a giant clock made of wood. I guess that's not until the next game. The next fighting game. Oh well. I like that attack. It's great for some air coverage. Deviltry Light Ray. I don't think she's used this yet. And I don't think she ever will. We'll see. Oh my. She pulls a Marissa. They really were meant to be. Well, that was nice. I like how if I just don't go near where the lasers are, I can just stand there. Menacingly. Hey. I'm just walking. I'm just walking while she's trying to shoot me down with lasers from the earth. Well, that was fun, Alice. Horai, no! She's hanged again. Hanged Horai. It's like it was meant to be. The HH. Another trifle of time. You're telling me nothing at all. Or after all. Hurry home. A silver rat poison will bar this area soon. Fine, I'll head home. My rat poison is half-witted, so this place is full of troubling rats. That's why you should have gotten Kawakuma to do this for you. But no, she's not an actual character. Graveyard of Wood Spirits. Oh, I didn't even realize all the titles of Patchouli stages are also the elements that she uses. An unusual face to see in the netherworld. Oh, you look dead already. Ouch. Says the person with cold, dead eyes. I have no business with you. I have business with your boss. So she also thinks that Yuyuko is behind this too. Well, I mean, out of everyone in the last two games, you don't really have many people to work with. With Lady Yuyuko. Well, whatever it is, I can't let you pass. Why is that? Because I'm also standing guard. I can't simply allow suspicious people to pass through. Ah, I see. The job of guarding is given to incompetent people and only a position in name. From usual experience. Well, I mean, she did get this from nepotism. Well, I can bring you down the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The undead are weak against fire. Hey, scene doesn't go for ghosts. We'll see about that. Final Fantasy VII taught me that they are weak to fire. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were weak to fire. I mean, what other element would they be weak to? Holy? You don't get holy until later. Well, actually, you don't get holy at all. You don't get holy in Final Fantasy VII. Unless you use the Alexander summon. Which is kind of out of the way, so not many people would even be able to use it. Weird how they're playing Yomu's day theme here, though. Each character has two different themes in this game. And they're supposed to play it during the specific times of day, because there's a, day and night mechanic. And this is Yomu's day theme, so I guess they didn't really play it any other place where it was daytime, so I guess this makes the most sense. But yeah, about the elements that Patchouli uses, she also associates them, and I'm not sure if this is part of the Chinese elemental table, but she associates all the elements with times of the day. So, like, I think fire is Monday, water is Tuesday. This is stage 4, right? So wood is definitely Thursday. And her title is the 1-week magician in some of the games. And that is because she secretly likes to use specific elements during those specific days, and she is strong during those days with that element. And I think Saturday and Sunday, because she only has 5 elements from the Chinese table, Saturday and Sunday are associated with sun and moon, the two elements that are made up. I guess that dictates that the extra stage in Touhou 7... Wow, that's a weird ability. She just shoots a small little projectile downward. I've never seen that before. It's a little purple thing. But yeah, I think Touhou 6's extra stage, because she managed to use sun and moon magic, and she was also in good health, probably took place Saturday or Sunday. It's a weird bit of lore that I guess when you think about it, does make sense. Why am I getting close to her? I don't see that, that wind ability being all that great. I mean, yeah, you can blow the enemy away, hooray, but no damage. Although I do like that wind slash. Slash of the clouded inner mind. Oh, I like the tornado effect where it actually spins. It makes the enemy spin. Oh, oh, oh. I dashed in the wrong direction. Okay, since I'm pretty sure she's not gonna have her final spell, we'll just use St. Emil Pillar. The book has a weird sound effect. Never mind, she has her other spell card. Yay! Lightning Slash of Hell's Gate. Oh, of course she's gonna have this one. She's always had this. It's the one after this that's associated with Alice, because she was the rival character there. And Ghost's weakness is Phoenix Down. True, true. Okay then, well since Yomu is a half phantom, half human, what happens when we feed her Phoenix Down? Does she just lose her ghost half or something? She loses her ghost half and then she becomes a full human. Oh gosh. That would actually be kind of interesting. There we go. Especially since her ghost half is technically a part of her. You're right. Rather, it appears that the human side is weaker to flames. That's true, she is also half human, so she will be weak to fire. Compared to ghosts, humans aren't so durable. At any rate, it's gotten rather late. By the way, I think Lady Yuyiko is sleeping. Eh? She's a ghost and sleeps this early? Well, she is pretty lazy. And a bit of a glutton. In Touhou 8, she actually eats one of the characters, too. Asleep beneath the earth. Yeah, that is the final element. Hakugokiro. First time Petuli has come here, actually.
Jeez, what is it at this hour?
I apologize for intruding while you're sleeping, but I'll have you come join me for a moment.
Good night.
Recently, someone has been manipulating the whole of Gensokyo with an unknown power. A power of an extremely ancient native one. No matter how much I investigated, I could not find... I could find nothing matching the power in my books. Although that's expected of a magic book, but... And? What? And you were the only one that seemed to have an inkling of this matter.
How rude. I'm still very young.
I mean, you're dead, so... Fine, just help me manage this abnormality.
Leave it alone. Nothing will happen anyway.
So you know something after all. She knows everything, okay? She knows everything that goes on, and she plays the idiot. That is basically Yuyiko in a nutshell. That is her whole role in Touhou 13, too. She appears early in the game just to point the characters in the right direction to where the incident is actually happening.
Well, I'm not sure, but it's a very nostalgic power. Like how the power is dividing now.
You know what it is?
I'm saying I don't.
The undead are weak against fire.
My, what should I do?
She's just playing along. She's totally playing along. Yuyiko is the type of character who is very serious in nature, but she likes to play the jokester, the fool. Whereas her associate Yomu, or her subordinate Yomu, is more of a fool but likes to play the serious card every now and then because she wants to be taken seriously, even though she's really not. So Yuyuko is much smarter than people give her credit for, and she knows a lot of what's going on in most of the storylines. And she either just doesn't get involved herself and lets Yomu take care of it because she wants Yomu to develop, or she's just having fun with the incident. Like in Touhou 10.5 or 10.3, I forget what point it is, the next fighting game. The whole incident is involving weather patterns, and she's not only the first character to realize that something is wrong and that an incident is happening, but she's the first character to fight the final boss in the canon. And she's only doing it because she's having fun. She actually doesn't want the event to stop. She's just fighting for the sake of just having a good time. Like, her whole reasoning for creating the perfect cherry blossom incident, you know, reviving the dead evil yokai tree and taking away the spring of Gensokyo, was just because she was curious. I mean, yeah, it resulted in her releasing the seal on the tree, which, you know, the seal was her dead body, and it caused her to go a little bit insane at the end. But after that, she stopped doing anything involving the tree. She realized that something was wrong, and it's like, okay, well, I'm not gonna bother with this anymore. I have had my fun. You can have your spring back. I am done. I shall sleep. I go sleep now. Snooze. Sounds like a chaos neutral. Yeah, she's totally chaos neutral. You'd be surprised how many chaos neutral characters are in this series. Although, I would associate Reimu and Yukari as more of lawful evil or lawful good. Specifically because they try to do the best they can for Gensokyo by going to the extremes. Any means necessary for the greater good. Like I mentioned earlier with Revan, but in the manga there's the character called the Fortune Teller, who was a human that became a yokai through cannibalism. And this is a big no-no in Gensokyo. Becoming a yokai becoming a human through that act is considered a danger to everyone. Because if this person can do it, then he can rally other people to do it. And this would cause a counterbalance in the order of everything. And so Reimu, knowing that this is her job to exterminate yokai, was forced to kill him. Murder him with no sense of guilt whatsoever. I know I mentioned the line, but I will say it again. Reimu's exact quote is, "I don't particularly mind needless killing." Says that right before she splits his head open. No remorse, no sense of morality whatsoever. She just kills him. And Yukari, well, let's wait until we meet Yukari to tell that tale. So, give up? I'm telling you, I don't know. You don't know when to give up? But my friend should know when it comes to things like this. Where is this friend? Who knows? Good night. You know what? Yeah, I think she's like the perfect character for you, Druid. Just with her demeanor and everything. I can't wait until we get to the 8th game. I'm gonna play as Marissa, of course, but I'm probably gonna do a playthrough with Yuyuko as well. Yuyuko and Yomu. Maybe I'll do a playthrough with all 4 teams, because in that game you have teams that are working together. 2 characters, human and yokai. It's a pretty fun game with the banter. I never found out where she was. Did Reimu have a bit of green on her? I thought I could have sworn her sprite jumping in had a bit of a green patch on her for some reason. Yuka's friend? You mean Yukari? She's always around when I don't want her to be. Well, it can't be helped. Looks like I'll have to investigate this abnormality alone. Abnormality? She did. I just noticed with the playback, she had like a green patch on her for some reason. I'll have to look back when I finish the stream. I didn't think there'd ever be a time when you'd want me around. Hey, where the heck did Reimu go? She just spirits Reimu away. Or maybe Reimu is in the daytime version of this area, while the nighttime version is Yukari. Certainly interesting.
Were you the one who calling for me?
Eh? Oh, you live at the shrine.
I was.
What is that supposed to mean? What is anything supposed to mean with what you say? She's such an enigma.
I see. By the way, what is this recent abnormality? You should know, correct? I heard you were the oldest.
Ouch.
Oldest? That's mean. Who said that?
Answer the question.
Of course I am. It's actually my troubled acquaintance, the one behind the banquets.
She did mention Yukari was old, and Yukari is actually as old as Gensokyo itself. She is, after all, one of the sages that created the land. I believe Gensokyo was created in the 1800s, so there's like a canon date, a specific canon date on when exactly it was created, but it's definitely over 1,000 years ago.
Banquets, I see. And the objective behind this? Ask her yourself.
Where is she?
Sheesh, you're so full of questions. Is that your only business with me?
It is.
How boring. If you want to meet her so much, I'm not going to let you.
A truly troubled person. Yeah, so now we have to fight. These two have an interesting relationship. Not in this game, but in the later fighting games, they become well acquainted to the point where they actually work together in certain incidences. Touhou 11 was basically Yukari and Patchouli devising a plan on how to get Reimu and Marissa to solve this particular incident where only humans can do it, not yokai. Because they needed to go to the underground, which the yokai of Gensokyo created a pact with the underground yokai to where as long as the underground ones manage the spirits of hell down there, the yokai of the surface world will never bother them. And the underground is where the truly devious, well, not devious, more like the truly despised yokai are at. You know, yokai that are pretty nasty in nature, and humans detest them in a way. Like there's a yokai that commits diseases on anyone. There's a yokai that is extremely jealous to the point where it will kill someone because of their jealousy. And also Oni, that's where Oni reside. So if you're wondering where Suika went after, you know, leaving Gensokyo after a very long time, she went to hell apparently.
It's a very nice place.
But yeah, Patchouli and Yukari have this sort of dynamic going on, where they sort of work together. But in terms of Yukari being lawful good or lawful evil, I don't exactly remember the specific descriptor. It's Yukari is responsible for bringing humans from the outside world into Gensokyo. She is the one who spirits away people, lost people, or people who are forgotten. And what she does with these people is she allows the yokai of Gensokyo to hunt and devour these people. If you're not lucky enough to make it to the human village or the Hakure Shrine, you will be killed and devoured by a random yokai in the middle of the forests or outskirts of any of those locations. If you do manage to make it to the human village, you can settle there and live for all eternity. Well, until you die, of course, because humans have, you know, normal lifespans. If you make it to the Hakure Shrine, Reimu is authorized to send you back to the real world. Although we've never actually seen that happen, so dubious at best, I guess. Innocent until proven guilty, Reimu. I should probably use this. I was about to run out of HP anyways. And I still haven't even seen St. Elmo's fire yet. Rin! I love how... Oh, my spell card is gone. Right, because it was only activated during the non-spell. Oops. I love how Yukari during this attack is just jumping all over the place.
She's just happily jumping and fidgeting.
She's having a field day. While Ran is doing all the work. I mean, that is basically their dynamic in a nutshell. Ran does all of Yukari's work while Yukari just sleeps during the day. Because she's a yokai, Yukari hibernates a lot during the day. Although she normally ends up sleeping more than most yokai do anyways. Rarely does she wake up. Rarely does she even show up anyways. Yukari is known to be one of those characters where, because she's, a sage of Gensokyo, because she's very important to the livelihood of Gensokyo and its survivability, she only really shows up during incidences when it is a serious one. This one, not so much. Mostly because her friend is responsible for this, and she's mostly just trying to get people to fight Suika so that she can get Suika to come out of hiding. In a way, this is sort of Yukari's plan as well. Instead of just Suika just trying to make feasts, Yukari is trying to stop these feasts, these constant feasts. But in later games, whenever Yukari shows up, it is either during a very, very serious incident or something really important is happening. But because of how people have perceived her, being like a very devious person who trolls a lot, and that's exactly what she wants people to think of her as. Everyone always is just suspicious of her. They always think that she's the one responsible for an incident or that she's the one causing it. Hence why she always is the one that ends up getting beaten or ends up getting into conflicts with like Reimu. Even though she's like trying her hardest to solve the incident in an unorthodox manner so that she indirectly doesn't solve the incident, but Reimu or Marissa does. Unless it's Touhou 8. Touhou 8 is actually a very serious incident to the point where Yukari had to get involved herself alongside Reimu, as well as most of the other yokai who were very important to Gensokyo. But we will get to that in the next game. You're going to allow me to see her, right? Can't be helped then. She's not a very interesting one, though. Not like I want her to be. Here, she's gathering. Gathering in the mist. Also, I didn't even realize they drew her with ribbons on her hair. That's a thing that happens in a lot of these Yukari appearances, but usually when she's showing up in this fighting game, she has her hair put into her hat, so you don't see the ribbons. I finally found you. Huh, time's up already? I thought I could have played lots and lots more too. Play? Who are you anyway? What exactly did you do? I just make Gensokyo a little bit more lively. See? I just tweaked. I sort of misread that as her saying twerked. And then I remember. And then I remember. Then I remember this. Then I remember the twerking Marissa. Where is it? There we go. And then I remember this. I love this GIF, by the way. I don't know who made it, but they are amazing. I love them. This is like the perfect GIF for Marissa. It's just twerk. That is going to be on there forever. I am sure of it. Okay. I just tweaked a little something without a single complaint from anyone. They all met at the banquet. I just watched that and enjoyed enjoyed myself. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Am I sure I'm not the one that's drunk? Those horns. I'm not a deer. I mean, you might be. I see. So that's why. Now I understand why I couldn't find anything in my books. A book with that information wouldn't be anywhere in Gensokyo. Not a goat either. Your power is manipulation of density, correct? Becoming a mist, causing the banquets.
I wonder what Oni are weak against. Well, apparently they're weak to beans. Eh? I'm strong. I'm the strongest. I'm not weak against anything. I remember. I'm certain they were weak against boiled soybeans. And I'm not sure if that's actually true or not, or if that's just a lie that the Oni spread. But either way, it has become a running thing where people use soybeans whenever they meet up with Suika or any of the other Oni that appear in the series, and they automatically become weak to it. But I don't have any on hand right now. You clearly have knowledge, but looks like you can't do anything with it. In the end, not a single being living in this ideal Gensokyo knows what's happening, right? What's happening? You mean banquets? Well, I mean, Yukari does. Taste the power of an Oni, the power to gather. So I guess most Onis have the ability to gather things? I guess. I'm not exactly sure. But yes, one of Suika's innate abilities is to gather, hence why everyone is gathering to the feast. Her becoming the giant mist is just spreading this aspect of gathering. And she's enjoying the feast along with everyone by turning into mist. So she is technically there, but also not there. She is there, but she is invisible to the naked eye. And yokai eye, I guess. Only a very specific few can see her. Yukari can apparently see her, no problem, though. But then again, it's Yukari. The character who's probably the most broken in the series. Well, maybe. Depends. She's not the strongest. That has been established. It's been proven that, according to Zune, Hecadia Lapis Lazuli, the extra stage boss from Touhou 15, is the strongest character in the franchise. Strongest in terms of raw power, I would believe that. She also has a pretty cool ability, too. Pretty strong one, too, as well. She's just all around a strong character. Oh, this book is doing serious damage. Ow! Speaking of damage, I got stomped on. Stomp it. Oh, oh, taste my tornadoes. Yeah, that book is amazing. What's in that book, Patchouli? Nails. Oh. Are we actually going to get through the entire playthrough without seeing Philosopher's Stone? But it's such a good Harry Potter movie. Speaking of Harry Potter, I think that's the next thing I'm going to watch. I've been binging a lot of shows recently while working on projects. Currently working on a project related to Touhou. It's going to specifically be about the lore of Touhou and discussing it. That'll be interesting. It's going to be fun and also very, very, very long. Probably won't come out for another month or so. Mostly because I've only written like 1/8 of the script. But it's going to be a big video. There's going to be a lot of videos as well. Also working on some Let's Plays that I will be uploading. But I also need to work them alongside Revan too. But anyways, Harry Potter, yeah. I've been binging a lot of shows while working on all that stuff. I just finished the 10 seasons and reunion special of Friends. I think that's like my 5th time watching Friends in full. I have watched that show a lot. It is one of my favorites, so... And I can watch it again, really. Not right now, of course. I'll watch it like a few months from now whenever I feel bored. Whenever I feel bored and have this sensation to watch something but too lazy to start anything new to get out of my comfort zone. I'm pretty sure all of us have felt that. Dang you, tornado. Tornado hold? More like tornado scold. I got scolded. It implies a tornado is a guardian? I don't know. Bad joke. I mean, they're supposed to be bad jokes. Bad joke, more like bad smoke because of your mist.
book, more like I'm a crook, because I'm really bad at this game. Although this game is also pretty bad itself. I will give it the benefit of the doubt, though. I've always given this game the benefit of the doubt in the fact that it is their first attempt at this. It is technically their first attempt at a fighting game. So I will not fault it for that. And they did learn. The later games are much better. Alright, St. Elmo Pillar. Spam! Spam! We're just gonna spam the St. Elmo Pillar constantly. I should have saved this for the... Oh gosh, that wasn't hitting her. I really should have saved this for when she got lower health. Oh well. Patchouli has her projectiles, so... Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at the Princess Undine attack. Good job, Undine. You were always my favorite element. Anyway, except for the salamander. Salamander. Oh wow, Patchouli is really powerful. Okay. Oh, there goes my magic. I am completely useless now. Oh, woe is me. I am super useless. Oh no. There we go. I'm no longer useless. I am powerful, especially against living things. Oh, dang it! I was so close. Oh man. How close was I? Well, apparently not that close. But yeah, I was so close to actually completing a Patchouli playthrough without losing any lives, even my my first life. I guess I could use Philosopher's Stone now if I technically can. I can! Philosopher's Stone. Buff my spells. Buff them. There we go. I should have used that attack. I should have used the water pillar. Oh well. I didn't even get to use Philosopher's Stone all that much. I accidentally summoned the bubble and not the water pillar. It can only work for one spell of each element, sadly. Alright. Voila! The Magic Library. That's its actual name? I thought that was just the song name. I guess it's just Voila. Or Viola, as according to my 15-year-old self. A dark room where no light has ever penetrated. I'll tell you who's been penetrated, the Patchouli with Marissa. Okay. I don't know who I ship. A dark room where no light has ever penetrated, one could not differentiate the seasons or the time of day in here. The life-giving sunlight in the air of the outside world were nothing more than poison to books that needed to be preserved. They were just like the mistress of this house. The vampire, yeah. The feast, which had continued ever since the flower viewings, had began to lessen in number. By the way, the books are protected by magic, so they can never be hurt by the magic spells that Patchouli casts throughout the place whenever she's fighting. So they can't be drenched in water, they can't be burned, and they can't be electrified. So that's pretty neat. Some thought the number of feasts occurring now was just right. Oh, she's so adorable. Her big eyes. It's definitely something like this. I wish I had more information, though. Books on magic weren't produced very often. For whatever reason, all the books here were written by hand. Within this library, there were naturally more than a few books written by Patchouli herself. Books on magic were written like this by hand, slowly to completion. That takes a lot of work. But then again, she is immortal, so, well, pseudo-immortal. She can't live forever, but she has a long lifespan. So, something like this. Now, I need some fried beans. Hey, she's writing an article about Suika. Oh, little Patchouli is so cute. I don't know why, but I love tiny Patchouli. She's so adorable. She's staring. She's staring at Sakuya. She looks so tiny. I brought you some coffee. Put that over there. Yeah, she's like the one person who drinks coffee in this place. Everyone else drinks blood-flavored tea because they're all vampires. Oh, you're writing a book on magic. That hasn't happened in a while. Creating something new? Yes, I should try it on you when I'm done. That's a bit... oh, I got some new coffee beans today. That's what I brewed for you. New beans? Yes, they're quite expensive. Sure smells expensive. Isn't it wonderful? Oh, right, Sakuya. Did you get them from the candy region, Sakuya? Gosh. Apparently the candy region is canon. According to Touhou 6's ending. I have no idea what that is, but that's something. Alright, Sakuya, do we have fried beans? Those aren't expensive. Well, they are common, but... Yes, I think we have them. But do they go well with coffee? Fried beans. I can't eat that many of them. There's a ridiculous amount of them. I don't think we can finish them, but should I call the lady? Wouldn't that just exasperate the problem? Huh? Patchy was thinking about her new magic that would use fried beans. It's magic that you can eat. Using natural means as magic. Maybe she is the druid in disguise. A Danmaku that would use beans. The Oni probably couldn't stand it. She was looking forward to meeting the Oni again. Things like Oni, which wield incredible power, often have strange weaknesses. Yeah, just look at the devil fruit in One Piece. Maybe if a small weakness is exploited, the real larger weakness is hidden. That's why they were strong. It was unthinkable. This master of this house also had a strange weakness. That's also why she was strong. Ending number 8, perpetually good ending. Yeah. Remilia is weak to running water, which actually is the same thing as the devil fruit from One Piece. They're weak to no, they're weak to still water, not running water. So yeah, they can get drenched in rain, they can drink water, and water can go into their system, so they can drink it. I mean, that's the whole point of water Luffy. But still water, like oceans and lakes, they are susceptible to, or pools even. Gosh, One Piece has such weird concepts, but I really do like it. Alright. Next storyline is Yomu, and then we will call it a night, because I think that'll be enough for now. Nether Reflection / Crescent Moon / okay, so she is more of a physical oriented character, which is going to be very, very, very fun. So if I remember correctly, in the next fighting game, this spell card, Soul Sign Ghostly Wheel of Pain, she summons her doppelganger through her ghost half. It's pretty overpowered because you essentially have 2 DPSs hitting the enemy. You have 2 Yomus, which is more DPS. But I want to be able to beat Suika with little problems, so Meditation / has low... It has low verticality. Or is it horizontal? I'm not sure. / of present. We'll go with the meditation / obsessor / of eternity. Oh, that's her final spell in stage 6. Secret of life and death. Rise from delusion / I'll go with obsessor / of eternity. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go with the / of the present. And then we'll go with / of... No. I think that's a grab. Oh gosh, she has grabs. Yeah, we're not going to go with any grabs. I completely forgot that her top spell cards are grabs. Enlightened Sword, Rise from Delusion / yeah, we're going to use the 2 ones there. Nothingness, Cut Through the Sky, first day. If you use some common sense, which you don't have. Are you alone today? What's your business? State your business at my shrine and donate to this box. Rainbow's the most likely suspect. How do people think she's the suspect? She literally wants nothing to do with this stuff. Well, I mean, she is hosting the feast at her shrine, so I guess that's a fair deduction. That's a terrible business. Well, yes, this is where everyone has been gathering for the feast. You're the one holding the feast at the shrine, right? If I were you, I'd hold them at your place. That's what you say, but really, aren't you up to something? That suspicious atmosphere is worse than usual. Are you calling Reimu sus? Aren't you the one giving it off? Humans rarely release suspicious atmospheres. Sus atmospheres. You say it's worse than usual. What's your business here anyways? I came to slash the suspect. Reimu night theme. Okay. I think you're pretty simple-minded. I mean, we all knew that. Man, they say sus a lot in this game. I can't wait until we get to 14.5, where everyone just talks about balls. I'm here to grab your balls and take them. I'm here for the balls. Get them. I need the 7 balls. Give me your balls. Yeah. Although, to be honest, that one's more funny than 15.5 stuff, where it just talks about everyone being slaves. Which, you know, canon reason why that's a thing, but we'll wait until that game. Wow, okay. Yomu, definitely melee-based. She has such a weird... Wow, okay. that was a nothing spell card. She also has a weird dash, too. She, like, runs towards the enemy when she dashes towards them, and when she dashes away, it's like a small little sprint backwards. It's actually kind of cool. Yomu is fun. It's just... I have my problems with this game and the auto combos being non-existent, so it's really difficult to use a melee-centered character like Yomu, because you have to know her combos to actually do stuff like the slash. Ooh. She has some decent projectiles, though. That one is nice. It's a wall of bullets. But again, she's more melee-based than anything. Okay, that doesn't go through projectiles. Got it. Ooh, okay. That's a neat slash. I need to get rid of this spell card now. Okay, I'm done. Oh, wow. That's really good. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm having fun as Yomu at least. she's actually kind of enjoyable with her combos. You weren't the target I was looking for. Jeez, can't you listen to your target without slashing them? No, that's Yomu in a nutshell. You're wrong. Slashing will tell me who the target should be. If I kill them, that's when I know that they're innocent. That means you're just a maniac. Well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%, yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah. 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 Yeah, that's Yomu. She certainly is, Reimu, she certainly is. She's a bit of a dunce. This is really... It was a mistake to go out in the afternoon. I can't see the roads at all. By the way, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but Yomu is canonically afraid of ghosts. The half phantom, half human is afraid of ghosts. She's afraid of her own kind. It's completely dark now. And also afraid of ghost stories too. Yomu is so much fun. I can totally believe why she won some popularity polls. Which, by the way, the recent popularity poll, Marissa won. So congratulations, Marissa, you are super popular. So popular that you gained red eyes now in the recent games instead of the yellow ones that you have here. What's up with that, Marissa? Why are you going to die in Touhou 19? Oh, what an unfortunate sight to see at night. Sorry for disturbing your rest. There shouldn't be a ghost here. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Ghosts and thunder are different. So, what do you want? Oh, ghostly patron. For the time being, I'm here to slash you. That's my story. She's the hash-slinging slasher. She just constantly slashes everybody. What an abrupt and dangerous thing to say. You seem like the type of person who tells lies, does it? However, the sword doesn't lie. I'll accept your challenge out of respect for you coming to the Forest of Magic on a night like this. This is so respectful that I even bumped my microphone. Many-shaded black one. Be sliced by a single blow. Man, Yomu, racist much? She's not the black one, she's the delicious one. Ooh, that has a bit of a charge though. This one doesn't. Ooh, that's just one slash, okay. Ooh, she's got a reverse. She's got a reversal. Okay, I think that's for projectiles only though. I remember in 10.5, I used that for projectiles, and it was actually pretty fun. Yomu is fun in the next game. She's fun in this game too. I'm just dreading Suika. That's it. That's it. Also, spell cards. Spell cards are really annoying in this one. Eat like that. No. Do not trade blows with Marissa. Like that. It's just not worth it, man. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. That's cool. See, this projectile, this strong projectile, is based off of her non-spell in 7. The one where she, like, makes the sword slashes with the 2 colored bullets, and then she shoots the blue bullets that are not aimed at your direction, but are aimed around you. That's so cool. I like the detail of all these characters having their actual boss attacks. My only gripe with Yomu at this point is actually just her her backwards dash. It's kind of mid. Hey, that's a nice kick. That's a nice broom. She just punted her. Punt. I punch you. Just the way she just ran to her. I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. Oh, okay. Yomu is really fun. Well, I guess it's not you after all. Yeah, you think? After all of that, it's terrible how you'd say something that makes no sense. Someone who could spread a spiritual aura this wide. Spiritual aura? Ah, the thing with the spiritual aura. I had nothing to do with that. Yeah, it looks like it. I'm so happy that it's nothing like that. Girls are preparing. Little Genie. Yomu dreams of Genie. And it's Patchouli instead. What an interesting sitcom. Yomu as the master and Patchouli as the genie. This is my first time coming here. Although I can't say I like dark places like this very much. Gosh. There's her fear showing. Who's there? Shoot! What's with this? Some vengeful ghosts are in my library. Vengeful? That's harsh. I didn't die with a grudge against anyone, and I'm not dead in the first place, I think. Yeah, you were born half ghost, half human. What's that about, Yomu? At such a time with the spiritual mist, what with you coming to a place like this? Well, when we assume that the person who produces spiritual mist stays here, then there's no doubt that this is the place. So? I'm here to slash it. My gosh, she's gonna slash everyone. She's gonna slash every single person in Gensokyo. You don't make sense and don't understand. Well, it's a good chance to test my new magic, even if you don't understand. Come on then, it'll be good to take you out even though your weakness is obvious. Fried beans, I knew it. Everyone is weak to fried beans. Mwahaha. Yeah, Yomu's Rokonkin sword, I think it's the Rokonkin, can slash anything and can basically cut anything from the I believe its ability is to cut anything from the cycle of reincarnation. So any ghosts or people that Yomu cut and slash can never be reincarnated or reborn in life ever again, and they are canonically dead and fully dead. Which is actually very dangerous. Yomu has a very dangerous job and ability To the point where there are multiple games and incidences that she's involved with where people have to just tell her to stop getting involved because she is a danger to the cycle of life. And because of how naive and idiotic she can be at times, she indiscriminately cuts everything. All ghosts, every human she encounters, every yokai, she's easily manipulated. But she's also a dork and a joy to interact with. She has some great banter. She's like the joke character, which is not really something you think Yomu would be with her interactions in 7. In 7, she didn't really have much of that joking manner. She was basically just like that game's version of Sakuya. Just the servant, nothing more, nothing less. She didn't get her goofy character until this game, where she just decides she's gonna shank everyone. Human, ghosts, yokai, women, child, man, the one lone man in the series. Doesn't matter who you are, she's gonna cut you. Ooh, I like the animation of her just running while the wind is coming. Wow, Yomu is a lot of fun. I really like playing as her. And it's just a big surprise because I actually thought I wouldn't have much fun with her for being a physical-oriented character in a game that's all about projectiles. It's not you. Nevertheless, there are other suspicious people in this mansion who are farther inside. Just a minute. This magic is still imperfect. Oh, is she trying to use the bean magic? In spite of that, with all the books in this library, you don't seem to be worried about all the fire and water flying around. Of course, they resist fire, water, magic, ghosts, everything. Oh, but there's nothing interesting in the books. They only have old things written in them. Yomu, you are... Old things are cool, okay? I mean, just look at me. I am not cool. Cutting through space-time. I'm pretty sure there's a JoJo character that can do that. What's this all of a sudden? How strange to see you here. The two spacious people who are also serve, a higher person. I'm getting worn out from here. Although when I say higher person, Yuriko might as well be high. Worn out from work? I wonder if it's you, that spiritual aura, and the mastermind of these feasts. Yomu, you are just suspecting everyone, including people who probably aren't even involved in this. Sakuya has nothing to do with that. What? Spiritual aura? I'm sure it must be that terrible spiritual aura recently. Is that all, you think? It's somehow substantial. But there's nothing happening to worry about. Besides, compared to the recent disaster which caused a commotion when spring didn't arrive, you're asking to be slashed again. Dang it. Yomu, stop slashing everybody! Again, it sounds like you're lacking in study. The word is a word used when the same thing happens in the past and it is repeated. Deja vu? I don't remember being slashed. Cause I didn't play that game. I played as Marissa. Ooh. Hey, it's Luna Clock Luna Dial. The last time we'll actually hear this song before Flowery Night / Night of Nights takes its place in Touhou 9. When I slash you, did I also slash your memory? But even so, again, you're getting slashed. Really, did you just come here for slash? Basically, yeah. I love this song. So good. Can't tell whether or not I like the original version of Luna Dial or Flowery Nights more. Both of them are great songs, and both of them do fit Sakuya. Luna Dial, I feel, fits her power and her demeanor in Touhou 6, while Flowery Nights fits her personality better. Her bubbly, spacious personality, which I feel is like really fun thing about Sakuya, is that despite how powerful she is and how blood hungry she can be sometimes, depending on the people that she's fighting, she's also a very ditzy character. So Flowery Nights being a very fun song, while also having a bit of seriousness to it, is enjoyable. And don't even get me started about the Night of Nights you're next. That's iconic. Oh, okay. She's definitely putting me in my place. I'm not noticing much other combos though, but that's mostly because I'm not good at initiating combos with multiple key presses. Okay, that's a long slash. Got it. Nothing there. Okay. Got her. Oh, I love that kick. A kick in the air. Checkmate made. Eat. Oh no! Yomu's face is like, oh no! I'm about to get my name! Oh, she did it again! Ooh, I wonder if the reversal will work there. No, I want to do the reversal. Dang it. Why you up, mister? It's not that late. And besides, I have one more story to go. Oh, I wanted to do the reversal. I wanted to reverse her knives. Ew! Oh. Haha, that's not gonna hit me. Okay, this is probably a good time to use my spell card. Close-up cutthroat. So what does meditation slash do? Ooh, yeah! I like that. Don't okay me, Wither. You're the one who's up late too. Oh wait, you're a different time zone compared to me. Well, you know what? You should be sleeping right now because you need to rest, so go to bed. I shoot a bullet at you. This isn't it. Jeez, what is this? Very little time left. I'll have to hurry. But still, I have to say, you felt so low as to break and enter like a burglar. That's a great misunderstanding. No, Yomu, you just broke and entered. You broke and entered their mansion and just slashed everyone. You really are the hash-slinging slasher. Oh gosh, you're going for Romelia now? Yomu, what's wrong with you? The vampire. Quite noisy, isn't it? Really, what do you have to say about this? I'm just about done slashing stuff, and you're the only one left. This disaster is all you're doing. Disaster? What could that possibly be? I don't want to bother explaining, but... if you're not gonna explain, then how will you expect her to actually understand what's going on? It's about that spiritual aura that's filling Gensokyo right about now. Is that such a big deal? Look, there's virtually nothing happening. We're all just getting drunk. That's literally the only thing that's happening. When something happens, it'll be too late. Silly, I can't cause my cat is mewing. Mew. She wants food, but I can't. It's not time to get up. My alarm hasn't gone. I see. Well, hug your catto, wrap it in a blanket burrito, and place it on your lap. And then you fall asleep. That way the cat will mew, but he will do nothing. He will not be able to leave. He shall be trapped. Trapped in the blanket burrito for all eternity. Well, at least until, your alarm goes off. Which will be for all eternity compared to him. Well, something happens. When something happens, it'll be too late. If something does happen, acting solely on a guess becomes your only excuse. As with everything, unless one acts only when the consequences are considered, they're just being played with by fate. Ooh. Nice play on words with her ability. That's a rather leisurely thing to say. Aren't you the same to some degree, since you've lived a long time? Wait, you are alive, aren't you? Ooh. The list of suspects who could increase such a spiritual aura is almost gone. Come on, let's put you on the trial and see if you're the criminal. Put you on a trial by cutting you to death. Okay. Well, since I'm not doing anything, it's fine to put me on a trial. The trial, however, how are you going to do it? This sword, Hakudoken, shows the truth. Okay, it's that sword. And her Rokonkin slashes through anything. The things that her Rokonkin slashes is next to none. I love that line. Forged by yokai, this Rokonkin sword Alright, well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to fight full Vermilia this time because they're playing the song. Teeny weeny Vermilia. She's so teeny in this game. She's such a teeny weeny. She heard that she ain't happy with you, Spirit, and she just by me staring at me. Hey, don't blame me, blame you. You're the one who... you're the one who came over here. You're the one who talked to me, and you're the one who wrapped her in the blanket burrito. I say that as I have your cat in a blanket burrito. The things that this cat will mew is next to none. As he mews at you with her. Oh gosh. Bad lady scramble. You are certainly a very bad lady. Dang it. I wonder if I could reverse Vermilia when she does this. Probably not. Yeah. Dang it. I wanted to do the dash attack. It's very difficult to attack her head on because she's going all over the place. There we go. We punted her. Actually, we kicked her to death. My heartbreak. Is this the long... No. Yeah. I was gonna say the Longinus, but no, that's the Gungnir. Gungnir. Yeet! She yeets the Gungnir. Oh gosh! Oh, wow. Thank you, Slash. You saved me. He didn't save me there, though. Get away from her! Oh gosh, I dashed right into her. That happens sometimes. Eat. We'll just use our projectile. Unless she dodges through it. Jeez. Eat! Wow. Silly, silly. Well, I'm going back to bed before my alarm goes off. Alrighty. You have a good night with her. I'll see you later. Be careful with your kitty. Be careful with baby. I am 1 hit away from death. Never mind, I am 2 hits away from death. Well, now it's 1. Eat. I'm pretty sure there was a way where I could throw my ghost at her. My ghost half, but I guess it's not in this game. Eat. Oh no. Oh, I thought she was going to capitalize on that. Vermilia doesn't really attack much, it seems. Oh, I knew it! I was trying to dash backwards. I also just noticed that her idle animation is her doing the exact same pose that she does in 6, where she has her hands over her chest in like a JoJo pose. Because of course you would do a JoJo pose. Ooh, 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 okay. Dash. 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 It does a significant amount of damage. She's not attacking. Oh god, she's attacking. Oh, that happens. Get her! Aww. No! Thank you, grazing. Get her! Okay. I was a little scared there. Queen of Midnight. I hate this one. Oh yeah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! That's so powerful! Oh my gosh! It got her on the slash from behind. Jeez, Yomu, you just skipped that entire spell card. I think I found my new favorite character in this game. I'm really, really liking Yomu. Was I wrong? You're not the criminal? Oh no, my clothes got dirty. Oh no, charisma break. You didn't have to use the sword. I was telling the truth from the beginning. I'm worried. Now there's no one left on the list of suspects. Oh, isn't your boss the most suspicious one? Yep. Well, that's expected. You could say it's possible, but not likely. Let's be honest, Yuuko would totally be responsible for this. She caused the spring incident to happen after all. Surface active, cutting through the surface tension. Ah, yes, my anxiety in a nutshell.
Indeed, I would like to believe that these aren't the actions of Lady Yuyuko. Well, you're here quite early. Alone today? There's still plenty of time until the feast. You ready to get drunk and dance? Apparently that happens. The feast starts, Yomu starts getting drunk and dances. Well, after all this, we still don't know who the one giving off this spiritual aura is. Have you been going around slashing people to find the criminal? Pretty much. You know, these are dangerous times. Look here, slashing your sword around too much, and your place, the Netherworld, will become completely full one of these days. Cause yeah, all the people she slashes end up going to the Netherworld. Huh? Lady Yukari? How strange to see you in a place like this. Oh yeah, in Touhou 7, the person who opened the gates to the Netherworld and connected it to Gensokyo was Yukari. She manipulated the border. And she did it on request of Yuyuko because her and Yuyuko are best friends. So it makes sense that Yomu would know who Yukari is, as they've actually interacted with a lot together. Yukari apparently visits Yuyuko a lot, so... I think it's cute that she has like a, ooh, you're here, type of reaction. They have like a sort of parental figure relation, it seems. It's because no one invites me to the feast these days. So I decided to come here on my own, invited or not. Nevertheless, why are you here all of a sudden? It's because I've been called to come here. You just said there's no invitation, nor anyone calling. Are you contradicting yourself? Contradictions! Oh, your training must be insufficient. What do you think your eyes are there for? Come on, there's nothing to consider. What are they for? Really, Yomu? That'd be great if you had a party. Oh, let's get together, okay? So nanoka. Nanokaso. The reverse Rumia. Lady Yukari is the perpetrator of the spiritual aura. Again, it seems like you've severely short-circuited. Talking to her like she's a Shikigami, it seems. Lady Yuyuko, I'm sorry for doubting you. I forgot such an obviously suspicious person as this. I think it's terrible that you'd forget me. Now, the sword can clear the hole in every border. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to finish this story and then call it a night, because it is getting pretty late. Alright, Yukari. I'm gonna have to ask you to get hit by Yomu a lot. Man, Yomu does a lot of damage, too. It took me until now to just realize, but it's not just her spell card, but her slashes are really powerful, especially against living things. And that's not even just a Resident Evil joke. It is genuinely powerful against living things. Can I get her before... Yeah, I can get her! Yeah! I can get her before she starts the spell card. Come on, come on. There we go. I want to try to get her before she kills me. Oh, dang it! Curse you, invincibility frames! She doesn't get hit by those, apparently. There we go. Nice. This is a pretty cool showcase of Yukari's power, though. The ability to manipulate borders, so she manipulated the night and day to be during the exact same time. One side of the shrine is night, one side of the shrine is day. When she uses her powers, Yukari is a very fascinating character. Wow, Manji Parasol is really difficult, apparently. And getting this combo off is also pretty difficult, too. There we go. This combo is great, but I'm still not very good at doing specific key binding movesets in fighting games. I've never been great at these. It's the reason why, no matter how much I practice, I was never that good at Marvel vs. Capcom, although I was apparently better than Revan, but that's
Mostly because he didn't really try to learn the movesets. We mostly played that just for fun. Just to try out the characters and see what they do. Actually, I think he won most of the battles now that I think about it. Rean! Whoa, that was a weird moveset. I just did like a blue slash upward. I don't know what that was. About to die. Rean! Oh gosh. I love whenever you get like a freeze frame of Rand's sprite. She just has this like content face like, well, I'm here now. You know what, that's like the same reaction I would think Maluki would have if he does like anything. Mookie is a friend of mine, of course. Yeah, she has like this content, well, I'm here now face. It's really cute. And you know what, the fact that she's just being used as a projectile, I guess it makes sense that she would have that reaction. Wow, I got propelled upward. Yay! Ooh, that breaks through guard, apparently. That laser is pretty powerful. Especially against non-living things. Especially against half-living things. Eat. I was hoping I would be able to defeat her in time. There we go. Alright, time to use my spell card. I want to see how powerful this can be. Oh my gosh, I took half of her health. This one is nuts. And it's really easy to use too. And it's super fast. My goodness. Give me 1 second. Apparently there's dinner. Yay! Alright, well we're gonna have to finish this fast then. After this, I think we have like 3 more stories for the game. So we will... No, 4 stories for the game. So we will probably do those either tomorrow or the day after. Again, just what on earth does this mean? How is it that Lady Yukari doesn't have... I mean, she clearly has them. Look at her right there. Their dress is cut to show them off. She's still troubled even after losing her temper and slashing someone. Jeez, it's already time for the feast. In the end, I wasn't able to find either the criminal or the motive. Your training is insufficient. It can't be helped. I'll give you a hint. Look here, there's still one more suspicious person. Is it Lady Yuiko after all? No, that's not it. Look, it's becoming visible, even to your eyes. Let us see. Gathering Dreams thoughts. In terms of the timeline, I'm not exactly sure if every story takes place in a sequential order, or if, like, some of them are non-canon. Or heck, maybe everyone does meet up with Suika. I actually have no idea. Well, how do you do, I think? What? Who are you? Where on earth did you come from? I'm mostly just here for the interactions. You know, despite what's canon and what's not, we're just here for the interactions. And for the character banter. I'm here since the beginning, from the way back when. I've seen all the bad things you've done. Suika has watched you fap. Oh gosh. That is a creepy thing, y'all, to think about. Aww, Wither is laying down with her baby. He's cute. Wither doesn't have a baby, by the way. It's her cat is named Baby. Just so people don't get confused. Huh? The spiritual aura disappeared. Completely. Are you the criminal? Or you are the criminal, aren't you? I mean, maybe. Criminal? Don't call such a person a criminal. And a mannerism of a castaway samurai. Oh, she probably has like a different dialect. To begin with, what's your intention? What are your intentions with my Yuyuko? So you admitted to the spiritual aura. It's not normal to be able to cover all of Gensokyo. I'm able to send the feast to everyone through their subconscious. Also, the spiritual aura isn't admitted. You're the spiritual aura all over Gensokyo. Right now, actually, the spiritual aura disappeared when you came out. Exactly. You know.
Spiritual auras aren't limited to the ones ghosts give off. Don't get caught up in stereotypes. To begin with, what's spiritual aura? Unless you see it with a certain eye. Yes, with a certain eye. Gosh. The truth is invisible. Your training isn't enough.
Yeah, Yomu was never able to see it.
As for me, truth is not visible to the eye, nor audible to the ears. Truth slashing is something which you know when it was taught by the master. Therefore, nothing begins unless you slash it. The sword is sure to lead to the truth.
That is such an outdated perspective on things, Yomu. Gosh, she really is just an old-timey samurai.
How amusing this goes. Seems to me that you didn't understand your master's teachings. Also, that sword, it has never slashed an Oni, has it?
Oni?
In other words, neither you nor that sword knows an Oni. What an Oni is? I don't know.
What are Oni to begin with?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. The power of Oni, the power to gather and the power to disperse. To think that you could cut something like that. This will be a good lesson to teach you in the use of that sword.
Spoiler alert, she doesn't get a good lesson from this. She definitely doesn't learn. She still likes slashing even to this day. Discreetly and anyone. It even gets her in trouble in more ways than one. Yeah, there are definitely some moves that I haven't used yet with Yomu that I just don't really understand. For instance, there's a move with this over here. Oh my gosh! That has a dual slash! Wait a minute. Let's see. This has a dual slash! Oh my gosh, it took me until just now to realize it. There's the grab. Oh no, she grabbed me. Dang you for grazing. You graze through everything. Woo! There we go. I was waiting for her to stop. I got you cornered. Oh, right, this one. Oh, this one's gonna be awkward. Never mind. Oh, I wanted to do that slash. Come on, Yomu, do the slash, do the slash. Dang it. Oh, that's 3 slashes. Wow. There is a lot to Yomu's moveset that I didn't even realize. Yeah, she does a lot of stuff, apparently. There we go. I kick you. A kick does a surprising amount. Mini-me's! I love the mini-me's. I love it whenever they show up. Oh man, I look forward to playing as Suika. As a final boss character, she's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so that's a good one. I just keep doing the combo and she'll just slash 3 times. Good to know. Sad that I only found out this late into the game. But that'll be good to know for Touhou 10.5. There we go. Trade! I trade with you. Don't get closer. Or do get closer, this is the wrong spell. I was thinking of the one where she turns into mist. I do kind of want to get to my second health bar, though, so that I could use that super broken spell card on her. I want to see how much damage it does to Pandemonium. Hey, I cut her out of that. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's a fast combo. Okay, there we go. We did a significant amount of damage to her already, though. That was nice. Yeah, oh my gosh. That's really good, Yomu. Can we reach her from here? No, sadly. Yeah, this is where things sort of start to fall apart with Yomu. Oh, that goes downward. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, if I aim that in the direction, that actually heads into the direction. That actually heads upward. Okay, good to know. Yamu, thank you. Still a little awkward. Yeah, this is Pandemonium is not going to be all that easy with Yomu, because we actually have to get close to Suika. Gosh, that barely any of the bullets hit her. Oh, right, bomb. Wow, there are a lot of loud sound effects going on right now. I can barely hear the music. Where's the music? Projectiles! Projectiles for the win! Oh no! Okay. Maybe I won't have to use my second spell card. If I play this safe. Ooh, that's a good one. Wow, okay, if I use that all the way up there, that could, all the bullets will hit her. No, most of the bullets will hit her. Okay. Wow, this is actually pretty tense. Oh no, oh no. Apparently, Yomu can dash 3 times in the air. We did it! Oh my gosh! We didn't need to use a spell card for that. We defeated Suika's Pandemonium with projectiles. With a character that doesn't use projectiles very well. She's a physical-oriented character. Yeah, okay. Another weird thing to add to this game. I am apparently really good with the character who is not supposed to be good in this one. I'll take it. Okay, Yomu is apparently my main. Oh, I can't wait to play the next game where she's even better. The Netherworld, where even the air was a different color. While it didn't look that hot, it was still hot. It was hot. There was one strange thing going on, however. There were cicadas, but they were not crying. The busy crying of cicadas was proof they were still alive. Ah. The frequency of feasts, which had continued ever since the time of the flower viewing, had decreased. Some thought there were just the right number of feasts. Yay! We did it. Today's really hot. Even the ghosts might start feeling dizzy. Ghosts were cold. They could cause minor frostbite if they passed through humans. In summer, people like to test their guts. People learned then that ghosts were cold. But conversely, ghosts were weak to heat. Ghosts became extremely fearsome in the winter. Oh, so that's why they're weak to fire. Okay. Because of that, it was better to go test one's guts in the summer. So I guess Ghost's natural element in Final Fantasy would in fact be Blizzard. blizzard or some sort of death magic, although I don't think Final Fantasy has death magic. Well, besides Doom, but it doesn't classify as an element, that just classifies as a special ability. And death. There's also the death spell, but again, sort of synonymous with each other. It's a good thing the mist was taken care of without incident. Hey, Yuyuko, with her ghost that's carrying her fan. That's so cute. Oh yeah, Yomu, what happened with the mist? That was the doing of some weird person. Well, duh. A weird person? What was the motive? That would be... Well, you know what's going on with people like that? Yeah, that mist wasn't the doing of some regular yokai, was it? Lady Yuyuko, do you know something? Well, of course she knows everything. During the feast, wasn't there always some left over? That was the same as the mist surrounding Gensokyo. Wasn't it something that brought cheer just by being there? That's why I thought it was Zashiki Warashi. I don't know the reference. That would be one amazing zucchini watashi. Okay. Am I wrong? Nah, it wasn't a yokai, but okay. I'm curious. Zashiki Warashi. Apparently appears in Ghostwire. Oh, it's a type of yokai. It's one of those little dolls yokai in the red dress. I've seen it in multiple different places. Zashiki Warashi, sometimes also called Zashiki Boko, are spiritual-like beings told about mostly in the Iwatai prefecture. They are said to be yokai that live in parlors or storage rooms, that perform pranks, and that people who see one would be visited with good fortune. Okay. So it's a fortunate yokai. Got it. It's actually a very nice one. Huh. Wasn't a yokai, but if it were a Zashiki Warashi, then the place would become empty and lonely if she left. True, the number of feasts decreased since the mist disappeared, so it might be a Zashiki Warashi, but even though the feasts decreased in number, it did not become any more empty. My master told me my sword... Oh, I think this is Yomu. My master told me my sword could be used to see the truth, but I could not see it yet. My training was still not complete. When I can see the truth, I will become just like my master. And she's not talking about Yuyuko. Her master is, in fact, a character that we never meet. He is a male called Yoki Konbaku, who was Yomu's master, who was also Yuyuko's gardener and swords master as well. Basically, he's like Yomu, but more elder, mature, and actually not an idiot. We never see him, though. He's only mentioned in endings and other material. But yeah, I actually had a good time playing as Yomu. She was a great character. My favorite out of all these, actually. So now our next storylines are going to be Remilia, Yuyuko, and the next two will kind of be obvious. They're going to be Yukari and Suika. So we have 4 stories left. And then we will have completed 7.5 and then can move on to Touhou 8. Although with Touhou 8, I'm going to need some time. I want to watch that Studio Ghibli movie first before I start with Touhou 8. Probably watch it sometime this week. Either in Revan's server or depending on if my friend Maluki is available. Actually, you know what? He probably wouldn't like it. Eh, screw it. I'll probably watch it in that server anyways. I do have the movie available to me after all, so I'll figure that out when it comes. But yeah, next time we will be playing as Remilia, and then Yuyuko, and then the other 2 characters, and finish off the game. This game has been a lot more fun than I thought it would be, mostly because of the banter, and I like talking about the story and the lore. The character interactions with the fighting games are always fun. They're very fun to go through and discover. Mostly because it's really enjoyable to just see these characters interact, especially characters that you wouldn't expect interacting with each other. Like Yomu and the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Her and Remilia are kind of entertaining. But yeah, I will most likely stream tomorrow. I will try to stream as early as possible. I've been trying to do early streams, but sometimes I just end up being busy that I'm unable to. So either tomorrow or the day after. And we will probably do some Final Fantasy VII sometime this week as well. as I have finally finished the mini game that I've been trying to complete to get the umbrella weapon for Aerith. So we will be doing that as well sometime. Maybe Thursday or Friday. Either way. Look forward to those. And I will see you all later. Good night, everyone. Bye.